Welcome to Market Movers. It is the last day of the month, but not of the week. We still got Friday tomorrow. Let's enjoy what we have of March left with us because soon we're going to go into January, February, March, April. April Fool's Day coming up soon. Not sure I had to jog through the months over there because still a child in my head. But
Hey guys, welcome. Happy last day of the March, as Prad mentioned. Please, as usual, be active on the chat, ask us anything, and smash the like button. I hope you're having a great day. Looks like markets are now flat, trying to go back to the positive territory. So let's dive into it, Prad.
Yeah, let's dive into it. I'm just about to build a position in a firm short. Previously got stopped out, building back into it to see where we can go from here. And I'm in a Baidu short from the open, which I'm almost $3 in the money. I was originally $4 in the money on that. I captured profit already. And right before you guys came over here, my Baba just got stopped in profit. But I think I had the stop in profit a little inappropriate because obviously it stopped me and now it's turning back to the downside. So Baidu, I still have my stop sitting there. I moved it down from my entry. Originally on Baidu, it was a little weird. So I took the opening break short of 138, which was a nice even dollar break. And then it dumped down like $2, but I wasn't able to take any profit. I had a ton of size over there. I wasn't able to take any profit. I got annoyed, and then I had to take a loss off that trade. So I had to start off the day with the loss. Then I went over to Baba, and Baba gave me the perfect entry that I wanted near 115. I built a small position over here, and then when we broke 114.50 to the downside, I added more to that position, and I got a pretty big trade out of it. Just now got stopped on the break of 112.50 over here. Kind of sucks because it broke it, and now we're once again coming back to the downside. So I feel like that was an inappropriate stop. But Baidu, I have the stop slightly above the 50 period EMA, I believe, right here. So still in that stock for us. Let's see if we can capture more than $4 on my last lot of shares that I have left over here. And Affirm, I thought 48.50 was actually the high from 2 days ago. If we were to go on the 15-minute chart, you will see what I'm talking about. Let me just zoom out. So right here, if you zoom out, I was looking at that 48.50 level, which is where I originally went short. I got stopped out for a small loss on this one on the break of 48.50. But after watching the tape and after noticing the market also, which wants to come back down, and actually I pulled up TradingView, I went to Affirm, and then I figured out that I was actually wrong on the high from 29th March. 29th March high was at $49 instead of what I thought it was, which was 48.50. So if it was 49, I waited to see how close to 49 we could get. Maybe we break out of 49 if the market showed us strength. Maybe we go back below after breaking 49. Anyways, a bunch of theories, setups that I had ready to trade. None of them showed up except for the one that I see right now. So I added small position. I'm building into the position on the way down. In the money I'm building the position into. And then if we break 48 here to the downside, successfully break 48 to the downside, I might add another tier of shares to the downside over there. Now 34 cents in the money on Affirm and $3.29 in the money on Baidu. Obviously, the Chinese stocks have been weak once again. I mentioned this, right? I said, listen, they'll come out one day saying everything's good, la 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 la, fine and dandy, and then literally next day they'll just come on and scare everybody about the problem of delisting. So Baidu, IQ are the two new stocks that are now on the SHIT list on the U.S. regulators, and they are basically asking for 3 years worth of data, financial data, 3 years worth of it, if they want to be still enlisted on the U.S. stock market. So let's go check out if they actually managed to do that at one point or no. Affirm looks like it wants to move back up north with the help of the market, which is now bouncing off VWAP to the north side one more time. So being very calculated on my trade here, my average got pushed back to the downside because we added to the down on the way when it's working for us. So obviously we don't want to give it all the way till the risk of a higher day at /49. If it comes back through, we'll get out for a tiny profit and we'll get back in at a better price point, which would be way better for us, obviously. And it all depends on if the market wants to continue its down move and break VWAP and continue lower, or does it want to bounce off of VWAP and go north side, which would obviously be bad for our short over here.
Guys, LGVN finally shows some signs of going higher. Here we are now at 9.66. I'm long from the open at 9.61. Hopefully we'll go higher. Know that a lot of people was hoping that LGVN will spike to the upside today. Though, like, we're just dancing in this range in between 980 and 9 even. So let's see where we go. And indeed, markets are flat right now. So hopefully some volume will come and we will find direction that will bring us money if you're long or you're short.
Where did I was looking for something over here. Oh, Alex Enzo, right? Alex, did you? I hear you and Marlon are planning to go watch the Vegas circuit for Formula One. Listen, I'm coming with you guys if you are going. I'm actually getting ready to make $100,000 today actually, so I could come over to Vegas, not only watch the F1 circuit during nighttime, but also to blow the 100 racks that I'm about to make. So without a doubt, count me in if you guys are going. I know a bunch of us on the floor here are also thinking about hitting up the Vegas circuit whenever that happens. So that's a big news over there. Formula One night circuit, Las Vegas 2023. Holy moly, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive.
That's right, Prad. Have fun, guys. And really, here, you guys, it's a name. You guys, some good tips against FOMO. Not only tips, but we have a great educational video on FOMO, how to avoid it. Right now, I'm sending it on the chat, guys. Make sure to watch it if you haven't seen that yet. A lot of great tips on fear of missing out in there.
Fear of missing out. Indeed. I think here's something I could talk about FOMO actually. There's a video that I saw recently about what is FOMO and what exactly you're dealing with this. So basically it's just, as Miss V said, it's a fear of missing out, but you could also it's why have that fear? Because the market offers us opportunities on a day-to-day basis. And here's another fear that I have right now, the fear of giving back the profits that I already made today. So I just closed my firm short because I thought market was going to bounce off of VWAP over there, and I closed it for a tiny profit this time instead of a loss. So I basically cut my profit or my previous loss that I took on that short, but I think I was wrong in doing so, because now the market wants to go back to the downside, at which point I'm not going to have any shares on this firm short and it's going to move without me. So maybe I get back in here and I give it that risk of a 48.50 only. Let me see, that way I can still be part of the short, but I won't be part of it the way I thought I wanted to be. So let me see if they give me that fill. They're not going to give me that fill. Market is indeed pushing to the lower, so I'm actually going to take out the liquidity over there. We're going to try and be part of this trade. Obviously, I'm not giving this one to 48.50. We're going to take a quick little exit in case it turns back on us, and then if it does work for us, awesome. Right now, 3 cents in the money, and obviously the main thing that needs to work for us is the market that needs to work for us over here. Let me quickly go over to Baba, because Baba seems to obviously have stopped me out and is now turning back to the downside the way that I hope that it would not have stopped me out, but obviously it did, and we just got to let that trade go at this point. And maybe some of these longs are going to start getting crushed on. Let's go take a look at AMD. AMD not really doing anything good for me today on my long-term account. Obviously down 5 full percent today, getting downgraded, I believe, by Barclays. She's busy. It's okay. I believe they're getting downgraded by Barclays over there on AMD, and obviously we saw how weak Micron was. Barclays, yeah. So Micron is. We saw how weak Micron was yesterday. If you guys are following me on Instagram, and if you're not, I don't know what you're doing, because I'm the most hilarious person in the world. No cap.
Most shy.
Most shy and hilarious, let's be real. But get on there, go follow me, because there's actually this funny little clip of what was happening to the Micron longs. Let me see if I can pull it up. This was basically me along with everyone else who was in the Micron longs yesterday, just absolutely getting beat up. Right here, bang, bang, you go down, bang, you're long, you go down, bang, you're long, you go down too. Look how only the shorts are standing up and the longs are all just getting whacked to the downside. So this this was the story yesterday on Micron. A firm, we're in the money 35 cents, and it's actually going down. So obviously I'm gonna beat myself up on the first note because I broke my rule. I should have just stuck to my original stop instead of chickening myself out of that trade. And now we're actually in the money on this one. Obviously we would have been more in the money than we would have wanted to, but let's actually start covering some profits over here on a firm. Now that the market's going back down, Baba's going with it, and so does Baidu. And obviously Baidu, since our average price is 138, we're $4 in the money now on Baidu. Beautiful opportunity being given to us on the Chinese stocks once again. Actually, on the way to work, Luca and I were pretty much somehow matched up on the rides today, and on the way to work from the bus stop to here, from the subway to here, we were basically talking about the opportunities, and I said, watch the Chinese stocks. The Chinese stocks are going to be probably a good short today, and boy, was I right. Beautiful opportunities. Go look at FXI. FXI was down 2 full percent. Correct, Barclays? Oh, that was 2 minutes ago. Yeah. Explain why you thought that. Explain why I thought that the Chinese stocks are going down, says Sean. So obviously, yeah, let me explain it. We've seen it before. We've seen the delisting fear come in, and even strong companies such as Baba, who are not really in that garbage list of delisting fear, but they carry on that same fear along with the rest of them. So having that idea of knowing that I've seen this in the past and not been a part of it, I was not going to let that happen this time. So I was a part of that trade, and I'm very happy with my day today. Compared to yesterday, obviously, that MULNs was very traumatizing. I woke up at least 15 times through my night dreaming about my lungs getting burnt.
Brad, someone brought Adobe on the chat. Adobe has 600,000 volume, which is not really great for Adobe. Anyways, guys, we can take a look at that technology name. It found double bottom at 457 level. Now back to the positive territory, up 0.65%. And here we're moving sideways. We need to break that 463 level to the upside. And there is actually room for Adobe. Maybe we will be able to get to that 470 level. But we think more volume on that name.
Yeah, Adobe had their earnings not too long ago, if I remember, and kind of got beat down. But look at the reversal Adobe had right back into the same ranges that we were playing in during the before the earnings report even came out. So clearly they shook off the guidance. They shook off the report that the earnings report had in itself. Overall, they shook off everything. Shake it off, shake it off. So
shout out to Justin. I hope he feels better soon.
All right, he's still sick.
Quick.
I thought he was back in the office.
I don't know, but someone was asking actually on the morning show about Justin, that they miss him. We miss Justin too, and I hope you're right. He's back, and soon we will see him at Market Movers.
Yeah, we love having his segments, especially his information segments when Man does a lot of research over there. So love listening to what he has to talk about. Wish him the best, and obviously wish his girl Taylor Swift the best also. Coming back to Adobe, so obviously they completely shook it off back into these ranges, and Miss V already gave you a couple levels over there. So I think we can move past Adobe for now. Let's quickly go over to NASDAQ and S&P 500 futures. So NQ/M22CM. These are your NASDAQ futures today. Flat on the day, in my opinion. We're down 0.18%, but I'm going to say flat on the day right now because that 15,000 level is the important level that we have on watch on NASDAQ. If 15,000 does not break, which, I mean, it already broke at one point today, that is, and we came back pretty quickly through that, and hence we're not too far to the downside. Talking about TikTok earlier, Sean mentioned I was doing TikTok with Andrew Raider Trader. He was on the show earlier if you guys are watching. So I have officially compromised my phone by downloading TikTok, something I said I would never do.
Yoo-hoo!
I compromised my phone, but no, I instantly uninstalled it after I finished that. And the reason behind it is the second I install it, guess what I see? The most nonsensical woman dancing all over the place. And I was like, this is not what I want to do here. I just want to go on a live call. I want to just talk to Andrew and then do my thing.
And then you like end up just like scrolling.
Yeah, first scroll there's a girl dancing. Second scroll there's another girl dancing. Another scroll there's another girl dancing.
A lot of boys dancing too.
I'm not. Let me download that right now. Sean's got jokes.
Did you register? Just download.
No, I just downloaded it, use our company account, and then I instantly uninstall that application.
Because like when you just get that, you don't have to be logged in to see what they post, and they
Okay,
bring up just the most popular. I also noticed that. So like there is like
so if you're logged in, you
women.
can like and
Yes,
then
but
it'll
if you log in, like it will start to show you like more of your interest.
yeah.
So
Like the Instagram stories
Right,
almost. Yeah, makes
yes.
sense. Makes sense. The algorithm kicks in. Screw that algorithm.
Please smash the like button and help us to improve YouTube algorithm.
Yes, algorithms need help across the world. AIs, baby. All the AIs need help. Sean's got jokes, though. Sean over there. Sean, you won't regret it. Goes chat. I think he will, man. He will. If his wife catches him. Actually, wait. I said I won't talk about anyone's wife ever again after what happened in the recent history. So, no one ever talk about anyone's wife,
Right.
please.
Hide your wife, hide your kids.
That's a different one. This is,
Oh,
we're
okay.
talking about Chris Rock and Will Smith. There's no one ever talk about anyone's wife, even if you have good things to talk about. You just never know when you're gonna get smacked. Okay, let's be real.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Bruno.
And Prad, if you don't mind, Ashotush here is saying on the chat, CLVS, any opinion? Can Mr. Prad take a look? Well, let's start that. CLVS is still volume leader today, 119 million volume. And by the way, guys, there is a news catalyst for that name, and we have it on the watch list. CLVS met a key goal for a ovarian cancer therapy in late stage trial.
Cancer therapy, nice. Yeah, obviously eradicate cancer, please, and everything that's bad for humankind. Every single problem there is. More longevity for what's that thing? The life expectancy is what we need. More life expectancy, without a doubt. CLVS, man, battling something that everyone hates without a 100%, and now up 59% for dealing with that. There was another stock, maybe AMB. We'll talk about that one in a second because I saw that on the watch list on the way to work. So CLVS, let me quickly take a look at some levels. 125 million. Miss V said number one volume leader. Yeah, pretty much.
Second one after MULN.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. Like MULN. Oh, and MULN is actually doing decent volume today and is above $3. But the CLVS, look at the relative volume, 105 times normal volume in this very moment. So a lot of eyes on there and holding the pre-market gain pretty well, right? You want to notice stocks that are bouncing off of VWAP throughout the day, especially even on a day like today when the market wants to market wants to be weak, right? Obviously, but it is possible that Nasdaq bounces off 1500 again and we go back to the north side, which would be great. CLVS little bit lower on the volume end at this time of the day. Obviously, a lot of the volume looks like took place in the pre-market itself and off the open, and now we died down a little bit. So I would like for the stock to just trade sideways going into lunchtime. We still got about 40 minutes for lunchtime. I would love for it to not crack lower and just hang out here with that amazing, beautiful, positive catalyst we have. Now to go look at some levels on the dailies. We could look at this $3 level, nice and significant, even dollar level 3. But if you look at the consolidation of this range, which is more important to me, this whole consolidation of range from $3.35 to even $2.60, which is acting as a resistance right now, is what's going to be important to me overall for the day. So notice how we got up to 3 or tried to, but now we're basically trading slightly above the pre-market range. Also, this very same number that I put out over here, 260, acting as that same barrier.
LGVN is going, guys. So I believe we are at the high set. Now we just got back to the downside. Let's see, but hopefully more volume will come in that name and more move to the upside. I want to see that again. I'm sitting long and 960, and I know a lot of people hope for long moves on that name.
I think Lafta is talking about you. Her beauty teases me. It's so hard to trade when she's around. I feel like that blonde guy in Wayne's World. Miss V, you need to stop distracting our traders who are trying to make money with your beauty. Okay?
I don't know, like, what to say.
You're taking away their profits, Miss V.
Okay, I'm leaving.
No going anywhere. You're stuck here. Oh, man. Maybe that was a bad joke. Miss V was ready to run away from here for your profits. Look how much she's dedicated for you guys. Smash that like button for that.
That's right.
Okay, smash that like button for that. AMD, what's the bottom? I don't know if we can call the bottom on AMD today. I feel like today's the day where AMD is just going to break supports, and I'm not even happy saying that, right? Like, it doesn't make me happy saying that about AMD. You guys already said that I'm married to AMD, so let's just carry that on and say, yeah, I am married to AMD in a way, and it hurts me to see this happening. It hurts me that Barclays even downgrades it. So screw Barclays. Barclays is now on the SHIT list, and we're going to put them right next to Goldman Sachs. Right next to Goldman Sachs. But yeah, AMD, we're talking about supports. I think a nice 110 will stand out just by thinking about it. I don't want to touch it before 110, but looks like we're around couple lows on especially this 23rd March low. And look at this day's high on not high, but that day's candle high itself. Not the wick high, but the candle high or body high, which is also 112. We got a couple barriers over here that could be used also around the 112 line. But I think we crack 112 today, because Nasdaq is showing weakness, and that happens if I believe that will happen if Nasdaq breaks 15k to the downside. If Nasdaq breaks 15k to the downside, I think AMD breaks 112 and goes to 110, which will give you a way better long trade or a long scalp as the bottom picking, in my opinion. That's just something that I would do. I am not interested in defending the 112 level on AMD, but as you can see, already gave you a couple good long scalps off that level, and could give you one right now also when market wants to maybe possibly retrace itself over here. So because of that, I'm going to cover some of my Affirm down here. I just covered 3 lots of Affirm, basically because I'm not too far away from 48 to flat, and in case the market retraces and Affirm retraces, I don't take a loss on most of my shares, only a little bit. I have 2 more lots left on my shares. So basically, I have 40% left shares over here. If it does retrace, I only take a loss on 40% of my shares, or break even only 40% on my shares, and on the 60% I already covered profit. Stopping in Jersey first. What are we talking to? I know November 2023. Yeah, I'll fly there. Ooh, looks like we have a whole group of people who want to go to Vegas for 2023 now from the chat.
Nice.
You want to come too, Miss V?
I wish I had US visa. Then I would for sure.
When are you getting your it's okay, we'll talk about this another time.
First I need to get some Canadian stuff, you know?
Canadian citizen, yeah.
Yeah.
No, maybe I'll just dress you like a Matryoshka doll.
Yes.
Right? We'll dress Miss V like a Matryoshka doll, and then
then I have less chances to get to the US border.
That's also true. What the heck? I'm coming up with ideas to get you there.
I know. Like, guys, brainstorm, write in the comments, how can we get myself illegally to the US?
Border hopping.
Right.
We're doing it. Whatever it takes.
I will swim Lake Ontario to the US border. Guys, meet me there.
I'm down. Let's see this. The cross-country swimmer, Miss V, baby. Cross-country swimmer. All right. I'll just marry her. That's an option. You can marry somebody in the USA.
Yeah, but I think the process will take a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, well, let's come back to the market. Looks like Sean posted something here. Ooh, an NVIDIA trade. Let's go check this one out. So Sean posted an NVIDIA trade. Looks like he was defending 280 to 279.50 and scalped it multiple times. Look at that beautiful, almost $1, $2 in the money looks like over there. So defending, going long along with the market. And this is why I'm afraid for my Affirm short, because Affirm's bouncing off of VWAP and Nasdaq slightly below VWAP. Let me actually show you while I'm talking about it. Nasdaq slightly below VWAP, NQ/M22CM, but it looks like it doesn't want to go too far to the downside. And even if it does go too far to the downside, we have some strong support levels near 15K in my opinion. And I'm saying that because Nasdaq, if you look at it on the daily chart, look at what yesterday's low was, 15,013. So basically round that down to 15,000 flat. So I suspect support to show up around 15,000 flat for the market. Long flight from West Coast can be. Yeah, can be. It's all good, though. But we willing to do that for Formula One. We'll even bring Brandon with us. I don't know if Brandon is down to come, but for sure, if Brandon is, we'll bring Brandon with us for the Trader TV F1 game, baby. That's right. Consolidation range again. Maybe if you put in the ticker, I'll be able to see that. But yeah. HYMC back in track. HYMC. Let's go check out HYMC. HYMC today is positive. Ooh, okay, nice. It's on SSR day 2 though, because yesterday we were down more than 10% at a point. So sorry. So HYMC is gonna be a little bit harder to short, especially when it's coming down on the day. As long as the stock is going up, it's going to keep on giving you the opportunity to short it for those who want to short it, and for those of you who are long, you can just go long at any time. So that is the SSR rule that I'm talking about over there. Today though, 73 million shares traded on HYMC and a beautiful 15% move up, and still rocking. I do know there was a KC Gold, I think, which is Barrick Gold, I think, or something. What is it? What is KC Gold? Let me just open my phone up here to see my watch list. Miss, you want to do this real quick while I unlock my phone because I'm failing? All right, we got it.
Yeah, you good? Want me
No, take over.
So guys, I am in Tesla. Tesla is crazy. We went all the way back that 1100 level, but let me show you the history of my trading today. I went short on Tesla at the open at 935, 1091 level. My best out of that trade was 1082, so it's around $8 in the money per share, which is great. I got out of majority of my position, but like around 20% of that left still, and then I decided to average at 1089, so my average was around 1089. Everything was working for me, but then boom, Tesla spikes, breaks all the way to the upside. Tesla actually really strong today, even though markets are down like a little bit. Like QQQ moves a little bit higher, Tesla goes higher right away, and here I averaged again at 1096, so my average on Tesla right now is 1092. I'm still down on that name, but I will keep holding, and if we really break that 1100 to the upside and will hold strong about that, I will get out. Obviously my stop loss will kick in, but I hope that at least maybe we will be able to get to that 1085 level. Whatever. Maybe.
Well, I couldn't find it, so I do know there was some sort of a gold news in the
yeah, C4 Kami brought some gold news.
Okay, do you know it?
If C4 Kami would be kind to resend this to us, would be sweet.
Yeah,
but he was the first who brought it.
So obviously, if you're trading HYMC, you want to keep an eye on your gold. So with the GLD on Amex, I believe, you want to keep an eye out for what gold is doing overall. And look at this one today, the up 0.44% to the upside. A firm short playing out, bad boys. Whoever's in this trade with me, we straight Puff Daddy right now, riding this rocket to the downside. I don't even know why I say rocket. We're the one throwing this knife to the downside and hope that no one catch it. Don't catch falling knives. Obviously, if I had my shares from 48.50, my original short, and I gave it the proper risk of all the way to $49, I would have still been in it. But I got the read wrong originally, the level wrong. I got back in it, and then I got scared out of it. Then I got back in it again, and now we're making it work for us. Work. So we're basically let it doing this thing for us. Maybe I cover some over here. Now we only have 30% left off this trade, and this 30% we're gonna throw a stop out for break even, basically at back to $48. If it does come back to $48, we don't want to be in this trade anymore. So and we'll do it exactly at 48.01. In case 48.01 hits, we'll be out of it. And I crossed up to 49 just because I'm giving it a really extra crazy limit price just in case the spread opens up. But I know the spread is not gonna open up a full dollar on the break of 48. It's gonna open up maybe 10-50 cents, not 50, but 10-20 cents, and I'm gonna just profit on that level at that point. I did see someone mention, Prad, good job on saying don't defend 112, defend 110. No problem, man. I'm just giving you the ideas that I would use to trade. I've been wrong multiple times. You guys have seen me been wrong multiple times, but I hope that today I'm correct for you guys. Allow you to make a trade at 110 instead of 115.
LGVN, what guys? Did we go 10? We hit 10 on LGVN. Let's go.
LGVN about to break. Oh, indeed, broke 10 already.
Let's go.
Let's go. Are you long?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Here we go, guys. I'm long at 961. Again, like 10 was one of my levels to get out of some position. Somehow it didn't get me out, so I'll do this manually right now. Let's go, everyone who's long on LGVN. Lol.
I'm worried for my boys here right now.
Why?
I don't know. Something bad is going on at the moment. I can't talk about it though, so I'll just move on from it. Take your profits. Who are you talking to, Miss V? Tyrone?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to take profits
Where you're
yet.
going? Guys, I'm out at... Why are you laughing?
I love that reaction.
I was waiting for this to happen for the whole day. Look, and finally there is
that.
some move. Guys, let's go. I'm out of like 50% of my position. Wow. I so hope you're going to hit $11 today on LGV, man. Let's go.
Let's go. We are going. That's going to be on a shirt right there. We're not here we go. We are going. I love
With
it.
Mickey Mouse voice.
No, that's not even a Mickey Mouse voice. That was just so cute and so excited that your stock is
Aw.
moving. I love it. I love that one. Everyone clap it up for Miss V's stock moving in her direction. Hit the like button if you're not enjoying.
Brad.
Miss V's giving you just free trades over there. $10 breaking. She's long 960. I'm not doing the math because I'm not doing the math.
Right.
Right? But she's in the money. I'm
I
hyped.
am,
Let's
baby.
go. That's right. Chat's hyped. I'm hyped. Miss V's been hyped. And market's the only thing that's not hyped because market wants to go to the downside over here. NASDAQ looks like it wants to continue the downwards move, and ES is just following suit. So hold on to your shorts if you are short, unless you're LGVN, which just wants to move north, baby. 1030 coming into play. Let's go to take a look at LGVN on the long-term chart over here, on the daily chart that is. Ooh, I think LGVN has some move in it, baby. Get ready for some move coming in LGVN, especially if you break this level 1040, 1050. We're going to 11.
We're going to 11.
We're going to
11, guys.
So here we
See
come,
ya
the
there.
1040 test. Sorry, go ahead, Miss V.
See you there.
See you there. Okay. Sadly, I don't have the tickets to the party that you're in, but the ticket is being long, which you are. I don't have the season pass that Miss V and you guys have, but keep on watch. If we actually take out this 1040, 1050 level, I think there's a nice move to $11 on LGVN, and there's still tons of volume left in this stock. Let's go check on the relative volume here real quick. LGVN, 202 times volume. What in the world? So that's a lot of relative volume obviously going on at the moment, and it should for sure give you an opportunity to catch some trades. 48 million shares traded today though, so not on the volume leaderboard compared to your MULNs and your HYMCs and whatnot, but still pretty up there in terms of relative volume. High short flow. I didn't even notice that. Let's go check out the high short flow. LGVN indeed 29% on my platform over here. Trade ideas. I'm not sure what Miss V sees, but it has to be over 20%, I'm guessing. So it's getting squoze. The squeeze play, the squozing is happening at the moment. Let's see how far do we go on LGVN at the moment. Valeria's hyped voice is so calm. Isn't that a good thing, though? That's a good thing. Let's go.
Guys, so sweet of you. So it's a lot of support in the chat. Thank you, guys. Some people say that, wow, never seen you so excited about trading. Keep it up. Keep it up. Indeed, I'm super happy, literally, because maybe once in a while I trade something despite Tesla, and it like actually works out for me. So let's go. We are actually going a little bit lower on that name. As you can see, my second out worked for me. I'm still holding around like 40% of my position. So let's go, guys.
Let's go. The whole game plan is working for all of us, and that's all it is. LGVN, we're waiting for that 11 o'clock test right here. Not 11 o'clock, $11 test right here. So just praying for a 1050 break. If 1050 breaks, I might even dabble in this trade for a tiny long. So just waiting to see when we get this break. In the meantime, let's go back to CLVS because I see that's being called out in chat. LGVN put CLVS calls. Ooh. Ooh, so CLVS, obviously, as I mentioned, volume slowed down on CLVS quite a bit since the open and even in pre-market combined. But at the moment, we would just enjoy for the stock to trade sideways. That way, it doesn't crush to the downside. If CLVS doesn't crush to the downside, especially when the market's coming down, when market finds a bottom and goes back to the high side, I think CLVS will take advantage of that push up to the north side. If we were to go on what was it, AMD, maybe AMD breaking 112, there goes AMD to the downside, right? So this is why I said I would rather not defend 112. The old me would have probably defended 112 even after saying I don't want to defend 112. So now, obviously very happy to be right on this call out. Just rather wait for that beautiful 110 price, unless if market finds a way to just say F everybody and rip to the north side. If it does decide to do that, then we go long on AMD over here. But keep in mind, AMD actually has a negative catalyst, which is the which is the downgrade from Barclays Bank. So that negative catalyst looming over their heads over here on AMD. I might be getting out of my Baidu trade over here. Actually, no, I said I would stick to my stop and profit, so I'll stick to my stop and profit. I am also here, Miss Taylor, whoever that is. It looks like
Miss Taylor
TV wants you to know. Taylor, like Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Are you sure that's what he's talking to?
I think so.
Okay. Well, Mudda's TV, Taylor Swift wants you to know that he's also here. Brandon called out 5 minutes ago in the work chat, so I guess I'm a bit late on this one. I apologize for this, but DWAC got called out. That DWAC is going to the downside, so obviously here's DWAC testing the 65 level, moving downside one more time on the stock, and DWAC doing DWAC things. So let's see if DWAC manages to crush even more to the downside with only 700,000 shares traded so far, and if it doesn't, then maybe obviously we were looking for a possible move back. Now let's go for daily levels on DWAC. Look at that 65 level standing out, right? So the 65 level stands out for us in our face. At the moment, though, the low of day 64, 65. We could also go as low as $60 over the span of the week on DWAC. Looks like it's trading within this box of range. Let me just draw this box all the way there. And we could also look for some supports around $60 flat. DWAC.
Brandon is doing his best with news. Look at this FSLR spike to the upside on the news that FSLR and SPW are new partnership. And for new partnership, we hit rocket ship.
Yeah, SunPower, FSLR, First Solar and SunPower. Okay, I knew what SPWR was. I didn't know what FSLR was. But First Power, and these guys have a partnership going on. So look at FSLR as Miss V mentioned. Let's go to SPWR. That's not what I'm trying to do. SPWR on NASDAQ. This looks like these guys didn't do anything. Nope, I take that back. These guys moved up a little bit too off that catalyst. So a positive catalyst coming in for looks like the energy sector a little bit. Market moving back up north here. This is why I was worried for my affirm shorts initially. And AMD also. Not that I want to go long on AMD past 112. I just want to make sure that we are accurate and the idea that the market wants to move back up north. I think NASDAQ could still go back to 15,000 or even the lower days before we actually find a bottom in the market. We have a nice little uptick coming in though on the NASDAQ NQ/M22CM. That's the wrong slash, /M22CM. So as you guys can see, we have a nice little move coming in on the 3-minute candle here on NASDAQ back to VWAP or so, but a rejection here would mean a move to 15,000. A breakthrough here would mean a possible move north, at which point we could look for maybe some longs on AMD or Microsoft or NVIDIA or anything across the board. Microsoft still looking good today, only down 0.5%, still above $300, actually finding support at $311 today. Looks like we did originally dip slightly under 311 by 2 pennies, but that's the point I'm getting to. The support around this price point still coming in to help out the softies, the softies. MULN, Rupert, Van, Bayer, Apple, Amazon, etc., etc., or other. 4 or 5 options with others as the last. Bro, why is Apple buying MULN vans? Apple's making their own cars. Why is Apple buying MULN vans? Console wars, that's probably the I didn't expect that coming out of you. Out of everyone.
See, interest conflicts, or how you call that. So yeah, like basically there is a rumor, right? Like not a rumor. CEO of MULN came out and said that some company X will buy
in the future.
Yeah, but will buy, not like they're in talks or anything.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, if will, why don't you say who?
They're probably not allowed to.
I see.
But if you're not allowed to, why did you even say that in the first place?
True.
Right? So like some
Sabotage.
weird is going exactly. Like this is manipulation at its finest. It's like how to play games 101. They opened how to play games on the market 101 for dummies book. Have you ever seen those for dummies books?
No.
the
Maybe Nicola buying them?
Yeah, for sure. They wrote the book. Yeah, Nicola wrote the book of how to scam the market.
Oh, I see.
Man, yeah, but you know, all jokes aside, I don't think Apple is anywhere close to buying or even thinking about buying MULN cars. That's just my opinion on it. I could be wrong about it. But Amazon, if Amazon's already partnered with Rivian, if they dump Rivian and pick up MULN, then fine. I will for sure accept defeat on that fact because Rivian sucks and they want to go for probably an even worse car company. Cool. I have no problems with it. I'm not invested in Amazon just yet. But the overall idea is Apple's going to come up with their own car company. Nasdaq's moving up north here, baby. And this is where I jump out of my Affirm shorts. Woo-wee! Let me realize one more. Actually, no. Let me realize one more lot of size over here on my Affirm. See if it wants to rotate back on me, and if it does, let me also change this one over here, my stop size over there. And obviously, Baidu, like I mentioned, I want to be done with my Baidu trade, but I got to stick to that trade, stick to my guns, stick to my rules that I made on that trade. Otherwise, there's no point, right? I'm trying to build the good habits. The same habit that I said I would build on Baba. Kind of sucks that I got stopped out over here, but the idea was I was gonna hold this lot of shares for the whole day move, and I got stopped out in profit. So we just take the profit. Profits are good. Amazon will probably buy a fleet of vehicles from MULN, like I mentioned. If that happens, I admit defeat. Going from one bad company to another bad company is their call, not mine. That's their call. Apple isn't even close to being, if the ground, a realistic platform for an EV, but they will be one eventually, and they don't have to invest in MULN. These are all rumors. I hate rumors. Rumors suck. Show me proof. Show me valid proof of what's going on. I don't care about rumors. They're boring. I could start a million rumors about myself in a day if I wanted to. Boring. Where are we going to? FSLR, we talked about that one already. I'm just looking at the work chat. So, my funny bone.
Funny bone? That's how it's called?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Well, like elbow, but if you hit it and it goes like,
yeah.
I think that's called a funny bone. I think it is. I'm not sure. Twitter all up in their heads. It's okay though. They're just doing their DD to help with their trade. Nothing wrong with it. Everyone's entitled to do their own DD that could help them with their trade. And if you're not doing your own DD to help you with your trade, then who will, right? So more power to you, whoever is coming up with that DD or whoever is making up that DD, more power to them. I come up with my own DD too, such as SoFi will be $300,000 in the future. It will actually squeeze in the future, and it'll be $300,000. That's why I'm going all in. Bitcoin will be $3 trillion in the future. That's why I'm going all in. I also think that Apple will be the president of the United States. That's why I'm going all in. So that's my DD behind it. That's my reasoning behind it. You have your reasoning behind it, right? Nothing wrong with it. The small caps are sucking up all the volume. That means volume is back in the market. That's a good thing. There was a time of period in the market where small caps were dead and people were complaining that the market is boring because there's no other stocks moving other than AMD, Microsoft, and NVDA, and your Apples. So obviously people were upset the small cap died off a little bit. But now look at it. We have CLVS, we have HYMC, we have MULN, LGVN. I don't know what EEM is. I think EEM is a low float too, or low cap, low float, EEM. I don't even see the information on this, but it looks like it's an actual fund of some sort, emerging fund, emerging index fund, and FWBI. FWBI is another low float stock. So these low float stocks are absolutely catching fire again, which just means the market is waking up, which is good. This is what we need. There goes NASDAQ. So NASDAQ ripped up and NASDAQ came back down right below VWAP, and we got rejected by the 100 period EMA. So I'm not sure what is going on over here with the overall market. Yeah, it's called a funny bone. Humorous is what it's called, I guess. Humorous bone, funny bone.
By the way, like I saw comments there, like if you have educational video on free float stocks, what low float means and so on and so forth. So maybe it's a good idea to make a video on that to explain how you can implement those low float stocks into your trading and the best strategies for that. So thank you for your feedback, guys. I will bring it up and hopefully we will make that video. Also, Mr. Karan brought us TME on New York. I'm not sure if you were talking about that yet. So TME is moving to the upside. Actually, not really that much, but maybe we can take a look at that name. Like I brought it up.
Yeah, for sure. TME actually nice little move up not too long ago, as Miss V mentioned. Up only 1% though. With that move included, looks like pre-market we didn't do anything. And Muddas TV is asking you guys scalp day trade, or swing big time. So we don't do swing anything. The company is sponsored by Day Trade the World, and under that umbrella, we're not allowed to hold any stocks past 4 o'clock. So Day Trade the World, we basically day trade a bunch of markets, and any market that we're trading, we're not allowed to hold that market or hold the stock in that market past that market's closing time. So for your answer, we're basically scalping all day. You're maybe holding it for the intraday move, the way I am with my Baidu trade at the moment. I tried to do that with Baba, but obviously I got stopped out if you were watching earlier. So we try to hold stocks for the whole day move if it's possible for us, but throughout the day we're scalping in and out, going in and out the whole time. Miss V?
But LGVN is now 10.87. We're getting. Are we yet? No, we're not yet.
We hit 11 before.
We did?
Yeah.
I think I was supposed to get out at 11. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, you better throw an order now, Miss.
Yes, I will. See you later.
You better throw an order now because we're at 11. And we mentioned this, right? Miss V gave you guys this trade. I told you what might happen, because I don't have a crystal ball, right? Nobody here has a crystal ball. I gave you a theory that I said I would trade, and guess what I didn't do? I just sat here dancing, and I didn't trade at all. But overall, I'm very happy that Miss V is making that money,
Thank you,
baby.
Money. And again, guys, here at 11, my another out. So again, my first was 10.09, then 10.35, and here we go, 11. Thank you, LG.
Are you letting some ride?
What?
Are you letting some ride, or is that all of it?
No, I still have 10% of my
Nice.
position. So let's see. Majority is out. Very profitable name for me. So let's go, guys. And also, I wanted to bring this up. Isa Muhammad. Good morning, sunshine. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Here, like 2 super chats from Isa for me. Valeriia for Miss V. Thank you, Isa. Love you. Third one, I guess. Yeah, 3 super chats so far. 1 on the morning show. Isa, I love you. Sending only positive and great energy for you.
So once again, you know, we said if 1040, 1050 goes, $11 is not too far out. That's a good 50-cent move on that stock. LGVN now at $11. So where can we go from here? I think we have some barriers over here now at around 1140, 1150, which if we clear, there's another room to $12, which I think is another 50-cent move. So obviously this is why I asked Miss V if she's holding at least another lot size that she can let it run. And the genius she is, she already is, and she's holding it. So let's see, does LGVN give us a little bit more oomph on that trade? Can we go to 1150 and test 1150 areas? Can we break 1150 and go to 12 areas? A lot of question marks. And look at that. Wow. Look at the volume over here. Or look at those 200 shares, 200, 200, 200 on the dark pool. So they're just punching dark pools, mid prints, every single way they can and trying to take their fills. These guys are battling. It's an absolute battle here for some share sizes. So let's filter for 199 shares, because anything below 199 shares on a $10 stock is almost irrelevant to us. Maybe we need to put a little bit more filter on that share size because it's only a $10 stock, and we want to focus on where the big money is, where the main money is moving stocks around, and where they're trading. Currently, obviously, the move is a little bit to the downside because the $11 was a pretty significant level. So you're gonna see some stress and some pressure being put on this level over here. If we are able to break past that stress and that pressure that's being put on this level, we got more upside coming in, which obviously the beautiful Miss V is gonna capitalize on that.
Thank you, Prad, for that great review and for your suggestions to hold. Hopefully, we will break that level. For 11.15, we'll go higher.
So someone actually asked me, how do you filter the size on the time of sales? So for anyone on our platform right now who's on Day Trade the World, all you do is right click on the SZ. So see how if I'm hovering over it says size filter on. If you just hover over, a little dialog box shows up, and then usually it looks like this. You hit that little button, and then you hit show matching rows only, and then you can set it how you want. You can set it between one range and another range, or lower than, equal to, whatever you want, and you can only see the size that you want to. Obviously, I want to see more than 199 shares, so that's what I have it set to. But this changes on stock to stock, on company to company. For example, if I was trading Tesla, I would probably have this set to 499. Sorry, not 499, 49. That way, I only see $50 and above, and not anything. Sorry, only 50 shares and above, not anything lower than 50 shares. So you can filter this tape, and this allows you to basically cut out the noise. Because notice all this shares in the middle, 150, 20. Like, those shares are useless to me. They are just noise. They don't have any key information for me as to where money is being traded on. So if I filter that tape, most software should have these features. If I filter the tape over there, it's way easier for me to understand what's happening on the stock. Tape reading 101 a little bit over there. Hexo is being called out in the chat. Let's go check out HEXO under $1. So obviously that's gonna anger me a little bit because I hate penny under $1 stocks. But it's down 2.5%. And for the relative volume scale, I think this is not even doing one relative volume scale. HEXO. Relative volume barely 1, so we're at 1.04, which is not the greatest, I'll be honest with you. And since it's below $1, I want to see a lot more volume on this stock. 3 million is good, but 3 million is not great, and that's why the stock is not even worthy of a day trade for me. Not even worthy of it. I see PayPal in the chat. PayPal going down. This sucks because another day, another weakness on my portfolio stocks. SoFi, PayPal, DraftKings, everything getting beat down. I had literally a couple of days of seeing my money in the green on some stocks, and now they're all gonna turn back on me. So cry. Who here is using Day Trade the World besides the host? We have a bunch of people on the show who actually use Day Trade the World.
That's right. And if you also want to, guys, learn more or use and trade with our prop firm Day Trade the World, use our P-Parade platform, you're more than welcome. I will send you the link. You can learn more. Again, available everywhere in the world except for the US, unfortunately, due to some regulations. And here, Prad Smith, I want us to take a look at VTNR, saying going up all day. Vertex Energy is the company that recycles industrial waste streams and commercial chemical products. Indeed, up more than 20% on the day, 3 million volume. Nice jump to the upside for VTNR.
VTNR?
Yeah.
VTNR. So 4 million shares, 20% up, as Miss V already mentioned. Let's go quickly over the dailies to see what the dailies look like on this chart. We actually have some good levels over here. So I see this $11 standing out, maybe 1087, 11. I think we have a little bit of a room to the upside on this stock, especially after clearing multiple resistances, which is this 930 level, this $10 level that we're looking at currently, which we're above by 41 cents. I think if you see these highs, these peaks over here around 1077, 1080, 1050, 1060 or so. So let's just round that up nice and broken even to $11. So if you are thinking about shorting the stock at 1038, make sure that you're giving the stock at least up to $11 wiggle room. And if you are long anywhere on the stock, do not get out until you see that $11, or if we break below 10 over here and get out of the support below 10, because we might go sideways in this consolidation range. And if we don't go sideways in this consolidation range and go lower, that's game over for that trade. It's a wrap. We don't want to be even thinking about it anymore. So that's how I would be trading the stock if I was. But obviously VTNR, I don't know if I would even have it on my watch list. Let's go quickly take a look. Why did I close that? Come on, Praddy. Where is it? I closed it. Yeah, I did close this. Let's go file. New single stock window. Bring it here. And then share this with all desktops. That way we can have it over here. And then all we do is type in VTNR. So VTNR, 45 million shares. 20% of it is shorted. So pretty high short float on VTNR, obviously, and the relative volume is 2.22. So pretty good relative volume. Oh, it's an energy stock, petroleum refineries, energy stock. Not energy. What am I saying? Crude oil stock, petroleum stock over there. And we know what happened with crude, right? So talking about crude, CLK22NM. Which is U.S. came out and said they're thinking about releasing, I think 1 million barrels or something.
On the news?
Yeah.
I will bring it right now. By the way, Prad LGVM super close to break. LGVM super close to break $12, guys, and we're holding. So we have news in here on oil stocks. That is here. Biden administration had said again it will consider releasing an additional 1 million barrels of oil per day for the strategic petroleum reserve for about 6 months.
Yeah, so that's a lot. That's a lot. So obviously, we're down by 4% on crude oil today. It looks like we retraced quite a bit of that move, and we were down more than that at one point. So a pretty big move coming in on crude, and obviously. Russia-Ukraine tensions are still there. We thought everything would kind of be normal a little bit, or come back to somewhat of a normal level, but those fears are still hanging out over there, and we're worried to see how oil can now I can bathe in oil. Well, that's going to be an expensive bath currently, but eventually you will be able to bathe in oil once it goes back to being cheap. All right, where are we going to next? Good time for leaps on oil stocks. Depleting the reserve will have long-term bullish effect. Bullish effect indeed. Brennan drained the emergency reserves. Not good. Open the pipeline with Canada. A lot of oil talk coming in the chat over here. So obviously, you guys don't like or do like what's happening with the oil futures or basic oil reserves in general, and the whole oil conversation. So let's go to IMPP a little bit. IMPP down today. That cranberry juice sucks. IMPP down today 6%, almost 7% here. We'll see how low can IMPP go. How low can you go? How low can you go? How low can you go? SNDL question mark. Good question mark over there, because that gives me a topic to talk about. So weed stocks, obviously, we were supposed to have something going on yesterday that did not pan out. So it looks like it's on Friday now. So that will be tomorrow, the April Fool's Day.
Are you going to joke someone? To call and say you're pregnant?
I think the government is playing a joke on us. They're going to vote for legalization on April Fool's Day?
Wow. Wait a minute.
They're playing a joke, yeah.
What if it was all a joke?
It was all a joke this whole time.
Crazy.
It was a joke this whole time. So obviously they're going to be voting on weed stocks tomorrow, I think. So we'll see what happens. I heard they will vote on 420 now. Okay. Now they're postponing the date again? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be insane. Tomorrow is Prada Day. Fool's Day, Prada Day. Wow. Okay, I see how it is. 300-second ban for that guy. No, I'm joking. But obviously, we'll see if the vote is tomorrow. Then we'll see the stocks move tomorrow. If the vote got moved to 420, then that's a odd date for them to move it. I mean, not odd date. I get 420, but that's a weird date for politicians to even pick that date. But more power to them. They want to make a joke out of the situation. Jokes on them. Legalization's already been a big joke in Canada ever since it happened, so they can try and make a joke out of it, but they won't do it. The degree that the wheat stocks did it to themselves. Haha, jokes on wheat stocks. So Tilray probably down today to TLRY. Let's go check out Tilray. Tilray currently down 2% over here, and we already saw SNDL was already down on the day. Already down on the day, mate. Stocks price
you just
baked in wheat stocks,
mentioned
yeah?
that wheat stocks and cannabis. I remember when I was studying journalism in college, I have a report, like video report I was making last 420 in Toronto before the legalization. It was so funny. Like everyone went to Nathan Phillips Square. Everyone like was doing what they supposed to do, and I was interviewing people.
You were there interviewing?
Yeah, and I was interviewing them like, are you against?
What year
or
was this?
for? I don't remember when we went legalization to 2018.
I was there
I believe
almost
2018.
every year, except for the last two.
That one was the last one before the legalization.
I was there for every year except for the
Yeah.
last two.
history.
Damn it! The 1 year Miss
I
B
will
was
show.
interviewing.
I will send you the reportage.
Yeah, the 1 year you were interviewing was the 1 year I don't go to the 420 march.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Maybe
man.
we could meet much earlier. You know.
But those are fun times. You get to meet so many cool people, new people. You just get free goodies. You get like keychains, shirts, lanyards, which is like a
In there?
keychain and stuff. Yeah.
420.
Yeah, free stuff. You get goodies like bags and bags of free stuff.
I don't know. I was not that much involved.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
kind of came to interview people,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that was fun.
Yeah, no, it's so much fun. I mean, maybe this time they even go one step above because it's actually legal.
I think there's no point anymore. The fun thing was like it's illegal, and one day a year everyone comes to the
Yeah, that's the
square.
point of it though.
Yeah.
But like, because it wasn't illegal, there was nothing there besides just smokers.
Yeah.
But now they might have food trucks there. They might have like extra stuff there. Maybe
True.
even stores having their little shops, the little pop-up
Yeah.
shops. So I'm excited for this year.
Yeah.
Because every year is pretty lame. There's just people there.
Yeah.
But because there's people there, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Let's see. Hopefully, weather will be fine.
We should go if you're down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, we finish at 4. We have 20 minutes
I'm
to
running.
get there.
I'm running. All right, Prad, will you short MULN? I cannot unless I pay for the shorts on there, but MULN, I would for sure short it without a doubt every second I get a chance to. I just need to not have to pay for the shorts. Yeah, there you go. I just tested. It says, I'll tell you exactly what the error is. Ready? Shares available in shorting pool for symbol are less than the order size. So basically, there are no shares available for me to short it. Even if I wanted to, I would have to pay for it, and I just don't care enough to pay for something I don't bother trading. Yeah, it's doing a ton of volume, but I make a ton of money on other stocks that I actually care about trading. And MULN, only thing I want to do on the stock is obviously short it because I'm a hater. You guys know that. I'm a hater. And the only thing I want to do is short it. And if I have to pay to short it, if I have to pay to play, I'm okay on that because losing is already enough paying to play. I don't want to add to that fees over there. So hands off on me. Obviously, MULN at the moment broke $3 to the downside. Let's see how low can it go. I see support very close to 280, or not 280. That's 290. 290 support can hold up MULN and not let it go any further. So let's keep our eyes peeled on this one. Nasdaq wants to go back lower. Affirm now almost a full dollar in the money, and we have 20% of our bag left on Affirm. Is that right? Yeah, 20% of our bag left on Affirm, and we're waiting for a little bit of a bigger move. We're still holding our Baidu from the opening of the day. $4 in the money to $2 in the money to $3 in the money to back to $4 in the money. So my idea on Baidu is I check the ATR, which is an average true range. It's something that I'm trying to incorporate into my trading over here. Obviously, I used to use it before, and then I just stopped checking what the ATR was on stocks. So I did that today on Baidu. I did that today on Baba. And for Baba, it was $7. For Baidu, it was $10. So my idea is either they give me a full $10 move per share, and then I'll close my stock, or before I get stopped out. That's why I'm not closing at any point, even though I do want to capitalize on those profits and run away with it. I am going to play the setup the way I want to play it. That way I build it for the future here on out, build the right methodology, build the right habits. Affirm now $1.2 in the money. Affirm continuing his descent to the downside. What a crazy call out. I even put it in the work chat for the trainees over there. Guys, 48.50, 49, Affirm barrier. I hope someone's in this short with me. I know probably Neil's in this with me. Neil, you in this with me? Come on, bro. This is your trade, man. This is your trade. Did you take the long on that one? Nice. So yeah, he said he was focusing on LGVN and MULN because Mullen was closer to support and LGVN was a better trade for him. And that is what I said.
Let's go, Neil.
Let's go, Neil, indeed. And that's exactly what I was saying earlier. But just focus on trades that you know how to trade, right? Yeah, I would like to short the crap out of Mullen, or not Mullen, Mullen, but it's just not what I want to do at the moment when there's opportunities like Baba, Affirm, and Baidu for me where I can take multiple dollars per share money. But it's all about relative percentage. It's all about relative percentage, especially when it comes to MULN. Miss V sent me something on YouTube. Oh, can we watch this? Can we watch this? Can I put it on there?
Yeah, sure.
Sheesh.
So this is my report from last 420, and actually I am recording that.
You're recording him.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if I mean,
yeah, I gotta save this. I'm saving this and I'm watching this
yeah,
after.
there could be like footages of something we're not allowed to show there.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah,
but for your face.
It's so funny.
Oh, Miss V. Miss V's famous. She's YouTube famous. Let me actually follow Miss V over here too.
No,
Where is
it's
that?
like my
Why? It's like
old
your
account. I don't even
So
know.
what,
Like,
Miss V? You deserve a follow, okay?
Thank you.
You deserve a subscribe
I
over there. You deserve a like button. A like button, a subscribe.
Prad, subscribe to my
Oh, come
account.
on. Oh, come on.
I'm famous.
Hey, Miss V, that's pretty cool. I can't wait to watch that now. She's
No.
adorable. I know. She looks the exact same from before.
Really?
Just a little bit taller. You look a little bit
There
taller.
or here?
Here.
Here?
You
Yeah.
look a little bit taller now, but your face is like the exact same face from
okay.
before.
Maybe a little bit better shade of blonde on me.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, that was a little orange over there,
Yeah.
right?
I had a long path with that. Not everybody's like as you. First time goes blonde and it's perfect. Listen.
What can I say?
came
Everything
through
about me is
like-
perfect.
That's true.
That was just a joke, guys. That was just a joke. I'm not that narcissistic about myself. You guys know that. UiPath, any opinion? Ooh, didn't Pat have earnings last night, or was it today morning?
UiPath.
Last night?
I believe, yeah. We have it. Actually, every time we have a question like this, we have it on watch list. So let's see. UiPath reported a higher than expected loss in the fourth quarter. So here we go.
So
Already reported.
Loss is a big L on their forehead, and they're doing the L dance right now to the downside. So obviously, anytime a stock is down more than 10%, and this stock is down 25% today, it goes on SSR mode, which is going to be harder for you to short the stock when it's already going down. You have to wait on the offers/ask on the right side of the book when the stock is going up. That's the only way you can get short on this. So currently, obviously, breaking multiple support levels all the way to the downside. Let's quickly go over here and go to pat.ny. Pat.ny, and there we go. Look at that 24 level that we were bouncing off on the 16th of March, looks like. Or sorry, 15th of March, and resistance that I have a line over here near $32 also. So rejecting near $32 multiple days. Support came in kind of around $28, which we failed, and we also went well below this support near 24. So that barrier near 24 giving you a beautiful short opportunity during the open itself. I wish I knew about this trade opportunity. Obviously, I was more focused on Baba and Baidu. This was a beautiful opportunity to the downside. There goes UiPath, still crushing levels and not showing support. It says support non-existent. This is actually all-time low on Path now. Sheesh. All-time low on UiPath. Does anyone know when they vote on the cannabis? I think they said they vote tomorrow, but then people also changed that to not Friday, April 20th. So we don't really know when they're voting, to be honest. Nobody knows the answer, but everyone is allowed to guess without a problem. I'm holding now only 10% of a firm, and this 10% will have a stop in profit somewhere around above VWAP right here. If this chart really comes back above VWAP and reclaims 47.80, instead of getting stopped out on break even, we'll get stopped out in about 20 cents in the profit. So let me just throw that order out right now. What is it? 47.60, 47.70. So let's do that. 47. Let's just do 48, and then that's the limit order, and then we'll do 47.65 for the last 10% of my size, which will now look like the exit is 48 and flat. Awesome. Friday cannabis votes. So people are still saying Friday, people are saying April 20th, and people said yesterday. So it's still a lot of confusion, obviously. We don't really know at this point. Only thing we can do is wait until the information is put into our laps with the 100% confirmation instead of guessing and predicting. So I'm not even gonna answer that question with the date, because we don't know. We don't know the answer. Robinhood, that's a stock that I do want to pull out exactly to right now, actually, because Robinhood another day should be to the high side. No, what? I thought Robinhood would be to the high side today after the catalyst that it had in pre-market. Obviously, no, the answer is not. And Robinhood to the downside we go, 6%, 6.5% almost, and getting beat up right now, obviously. But I think there's something going on over here for Robinhood for the near future. I'm not saying I like the company or the stock or what they've done with the apes and everything along those lines. I just think that there's something going on over here for the long side based on every single catalyst that's coming out for Robinhood over the past few days. Happy Thursday morning, JD. Thank you for wishing Valeriia and myself that too.
Thank you, JD. Good morning. But actually, we smoothly kicked into PM. It's already 12 PM. Time flies with you guys. And I remind you, please, let's get more likes. Wonderful day. We're now at 553 likes. Still 2,600 people watching us right now. So, team, kind reminder.
AMD, somebody wants discount and hence downgraded it. I mean, that's not a bad way to think about it. We've talked about this before, right? So downgrades and upgrades are basically a way to create liquidity, and the same way Jimmy Boy over there does his job on the show too. That's just a conspiracy theory that Luca and I have over there, that hedge funds call up Jimmy Boy and go, "Hey Jimmy, can you say that we like Netflix?" And then Netflix goes up, and the next day Netflix goes really to the ground. So it's just a conspiracy theory, and that's what these banks are doing too, most likely. Hey, we hate AMD, we downgraded, and then AMD goes down. They just load up at the 110 levels. AMD goes back to 120, and they go, "We love AMD" afterwards. So who knows, right? It's all theories over here. We don't have concrete proof of this theory, so it's better just not to think like the market's out to get us, because that just puts you in a dark path in trading. It's just such a waste of time of even thinking about things that way. I always have my mind go to the dark side first, just because that's the type of person I am, which is they're out to get me. They're out to get me. The market makers are always out to get me. They're coming for my food. They don't want me to win. They don't want me to succeed. I go full DJ Khaled on that. But at the end of the day, I'm at fault for every single...
Lion, or what he's screaming?
Lion, yeah. Rasta Lion, something like that. He's crazy. His Snapchat stories at one point were the absolute comedic gold.
I used to see, follow his Snapchat. It was so funny, but he always naked on that scooter, water scooter.
Why, you hating on him being naked, Miss V?
Listen, no, I just see a little bit more than I would love to see. He's got pants on,
just doesn't have a shirt on. Okay. Look, DJ Khaled's sexy.
That's your type. No judge.
Indeed, without a doubt. But he's got a lot of money, and guess what? He's friends with Justin Bieber.
Yeah, Justin Bieber is sexy.
Of course he is. Justin Bieber. Too bad he's taken, huh, Miss V? What would you do? Actually, no, it's a useless topic. Screw it. I was just gonna say, what would you do if Haley left him? Would you sign up for that?
Would you help me? Would you message Haley "Hey babe,
but I'm the worst wingman, but I'll help you.
Prad, steal your girl?
Mr. Steal Your Girl, yeah. That's a good one from Sean over there, but that's actually Trey Songz's name, Mr. Steal Your Girl. All right. Where are we going to? SXTC. Let me actually check if it's even doing any sort of relative volume here first, because I feel like it's a pump and dump being called out. SXTC doing no relative volume, but it's a Chinese stock, so maybe it's going to the downside. And if it has no volume, then I'm just walking away from it. It's a penny stock doing no volume, but it is getting pumped up right now for some reason, though. In the last couple minutes, it is lunchtime, as Miss V mentioned. It is noon, so it is lunchtime. So be ready for market to evaporate volume over here and go to the downside. Not downside in terms of the price of the stock, but downside as in the volume of overall market and stocks in general. So be careful for your positions over there as volume starts to decrease. And STXX over here down 2% overall, but did make a nice move for some reason with a little bit of a volume spike. It's a penny stock, and obviously penny stocks doing less than 2 relative volume is absolutely resident sleeper, not really doing anything of any importance. I see this person pumping a stock for some reason, and if it is a pump, I might just have to mute him. 170 million float so far. It's another penny stock doing 1.43 volume. And I'll pull it up for a second, but if it's a pump and I see you type in the same comment again, you're getting timed out and then banned, without a doubt. So here you go. No volume on this one. Not really doing anything of any importance. Up 3%, almost 4% though. But I'm not pumping the stock for you, and I'm going to ask you to stop pumping it in the chat. HYMC. HYMC. What the heck happened to HYMC here?
Oh, bye.
What just happened to HYMC here? HYMC just cracked to the downside like that. Weren't we up on the day at one point? We were nowhere close to even being negative, and now we just completely give all that back. The rugs are getting pulled at some point over here, and HYMC just going down. Did gold die? GLD. Where's gold at the moment? Did gold go down? Gold didn't even go that far to the downside. HYMC just got rugged on. Rug me daddy is exactly what's going on. And look at this. Now 1 full percent to the downside, almost 2% of the downside. HYMC CEO tanked the interview. Wow. Was it on CNBC or something? I would like to see what he said or they said on the stock, because this is horrible. How do you just turn around like that? That's insane. I am not putting my money on it. Yeah, I mean, I would not put my money in this either. And I warned about these rugs getting pulled at any point of the day. So, like, I'm not here to scream, "I told you so," because that's not what I'm here to do. But I want to say, be careful, because this is pretty nasty. CEO was on Benzinga at 11:45, mentioned pre-market HYMC. So there you go. Looks like that move actually started at 11:45 without a doubt. And to the downside we go. If we were about to pull up some levels over here now on HYMC, I don't know if we're about to find any support levels. Actually, we're actually bouncing around some support levels over here. Looks like, what day is this? 29th March low around $2.19, $2.20. Looks like it's trying to find support there, but I think we crack even more lower, especially on that weakness that we saw not too long ago. And now that AMC is invested by 22% into HYMC, I think AMC also goes lower along with HYMC to a certain degree, because every time Bitcoin goes up, we know Tesla goes up with it because they hold cryptocurrencies on their balance sheet. So AMC should also see some negative movement coming into play because of that downwards move on HYMC. Prad, I'm having lunch on my desk so I don't miss anything.
Bon appetit.
Sorry?
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit first, yeah, for sure. But make sure you don't spill anything on your mouse or your keyboard, because if anything bad happens and you need to get out of the trade, you're screwed. You're screwed. So make sure you don't drop anything
Happened
on
to
your
you
keyboard.
before?
Never. But it had happened to me on weekends when I obviously I'm drinking, playing games, drinking, whatever. Yeah. Sometimes I'll have like a bottle of beer sitting right here, and I'll be gaming, and my mouse is wireless, so it just swings all the way across, and it just go. And it's happened multiple times.
Such a waste of beer.
I know. Such a waste of beer, but it's the hard work as cleaning the mouse pad after.
I know,
because if I don't clean it,
oh
like, it stinks. It stinks. I hate it. But I'm the idiot for spilling it.
It
Right?
happens to everybody.
The even harder part is I have a full desk mouse pad. It takes this whole desk.
Mouse pad, like this
Like
thing?
this mouse
Yeah.
pad, it takes the whole desk
Yeah.
at home. Yeah, it's a full desk one. So cleaning that is even more harder.
Wow, do you put it in washing machine?
No, you don't
Hand
put that in
wash?
washing. A hand wash it. Hand wash in the bathtub.
I see.
Literally hand wash in the bathtub. For anyone wondering what my mouse pad is, glorious. I can't spell it. This is my mouse pad right here. PC Master Gaming Race, baby. That's right. PC Master Gaming Race. This is the one. I'll put it in the chat for anyone who wants it. Feel free to click on that link right there. Beautiful mouse, amazing quality. You can buy a small one if you're a loser, but obviously if you're a real gamer like me, you buy the full desk mouse pad and put your keyboard in one corner and put your mouse in the other. That's the Master Gaming Race style, baby. That's right. Miss V, volume on LGVN.
65 million volume on that name. And guys, again, I remind you that I'm also short on Tesla. I'm out of majority of my position on LGVN. That's why I don't mind markets to dip a little bit to get out of this short on Tesla. And LGVN, yeah, we dipped a little bit. We're now at 11.34. I kind of regret that I didn't get out at 12, but no worries, we still have a lot of room until the level where I got in at 961. And again, just 10% of my shares left in here, so let's see, but I'm still will be holding. We might get back to that level, and again, as Prad said, as Brandon said, we still have more room, even go all the way to $13-14 level. Let's see if it's gonna happen. And meanwhile, I am concentrated on my Tesla trade because in here still have a lot of share sizing. My average is 1092. We're at 1092 exactly, sitting on the VWAP. Hopefully, would be perfect if we go to day lows today in Tesla and then rebounds back to the upside. But let's see.
LGVN, obviously Miss V was talking about it. I am still in a sad little state as to why I gave that call out and not take the trade. The 1050 break to 11 call out was a 50-cent move, and then I gave another one, which was if we actually keep on continuing, we're going to 12. So that was a full dollar per plus move on $11 stock, doing 70 million shares. You know how much size I could have pushed on this trade over here? I could have put so much size on this trade and absolutely ridden it to the top. But obviously, did not take that trade. Gonna beat myself about it with my keyboard. That way I can break it and buy a new one tomorrow. PETZ breaking out. Let's go check out PET. Did you mention a stock from donation?
That's what I'm doing right now. Just put PLM on our PPro8. Polymet Mining Corporation, based on Minnesota. Shout out if you're from Minnesota. Dominic Familara, thank you so much for your super chat. HYMC is in the range of where it dipped before today's recently, but please take a look at PLM. We have 1 million volume, $4 stock, 13% to the upside.
PLM, yeah, 12%, as Miss V just mentioned. It's at 420. That's a nice number. Obviously, we love seeing that number hold up all the time. So moving up without a doubt. We got this consolidation range over here that we broke out of not too long ago. This resistance also near 380, 390, well above it, well above $4. Also nice and significant even dollar number. Trying to continue to the upside. 1.2 million shares traded today. A little slowed down on the volume end overall. But if we go to PLM and you look at PLM on the relative volume end, that is what we're trying to look for. So 6.4 times relative volume over here coming in, showing that there are eyes on the stock. Canada. That's okay, cool. Looks like a Canadian mining corporation coming into play for PLM. Was this the one that is selling their Russian mine, or was that a different company that's selling their Russian mine? I know there was a mining stock or a mining company that is selling their Russian mine to a Russian company, and this is the first company that is actually, or first Western company to sell back something in Russia that they own back to Russia because of the conflict. So I don't know if it's PLM or a different company.
I don't know, to be honest.
No worries?
with
No
you.
worries. Multiple times. I'm not sure what that. I don't share my losses, just my gains. I think you should share everything. Obviously, you know, we enjoy sharing our losses here without a doubt, especially amongst our traders. We enjoy showing our losses because people learn a lot from the losses more than the gains. But obviously, the ego feels nice when you're sharing the gains. I personally have come to a point where I don't even bother sharing anything anymore. On the show, I'll share what I'm doing, but I've come to a point where if you ask me a question, I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing without any hidden walls, always transparent with everyone with what I do. So that's where I've come down to. But yeah, whatever floats your boat over there, you know, transparency or no transparency. Fasten your seatbelts because the market is going down, I believe, is what Stop Console wants to say. So let me buckle up over here. Let me buckle in. Let me strap into my airplane seats over here, and we are going down because Nasdaq has now taken out 15K for the second time. So Nasdaq taking out 15K for the second time. Do we bounce off the lower days or do we continue to the downside? So NVIDIA apparently being called out in chat. Where's NVIDIA going? NVIDIA coming down at the moment, 276. Man, are you still short 280? I'm guessing Sean's still short 280 NVIDIA because this is going down now. And let's go to AMD. AMD 110 coming in very soon, baby. And this is what I was talking about. Why didn't I just take the short? Why didn't I just take the short when I said we're going to go see 110? What is wrong with me? Like, I said we're going to go see 110. AMD's at 112. I could have just taken the damn short.
Here we go.
And I didn't. And now I'm upset about it. Why am I even upset about it at this point? Just forget about it. Move on. Game over. You did not take the trade. Loser. Look for another opportunity over here. So let's go to GME. GME is being called out in the chat also. GME down 7% on the day. Oh, wait, it's not down 7%. GME is actually flat on the day in the positive territory, but it's trying to move up at the moment. It's trying to go see if we can battle 168, 169, 170 areas. Let's see if GME can actually do that while the market's coming down. Market going down, 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 timber mode. Let's go check out Apple because market's coming down, AAPL. And after this one, Missy, I'm going to go to the washroom real quick. So Apple currently 50 cents above 176. While market's coming down, Apple's still pretty much only down 0.5% on the day, which is very good in my opinion. Not looking dangerous for me at all. But if Nasdaq is crushing and Apple starts following suit along with it, that's going to drag Nasdaq even more to the downside. So keeping all these points in mind, be careful with your longs at the moment because both the markets, S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, which is your QQQ, both getting ready to test the lower days here.
And guys, let's see meanwhile what companies are going to report their earnings after the close today. Before the open tomorrow, not really busy board, but we still have a few names. That ASTR might be interesting for someone. BlackBerry, BB, I know that Neil is a big fan of BlackBerry, but again, he just mentioned that BlackBerry phone is not anymore on BlackBerry like operating system. It's, I believe, Android right now, or correct me if I'm wrong. Kid Peak, recent flyer. We have Dairy Bioscience, Duck Creek Technologies. Not sure if interesting for anyone. So guys, write in the comments if you're excited about any of those companies' reports. And soon more companies, bigger names, will come out with their reports. Markets are going to the downside. QQQ is down 0.53%, but Tesla still holding that VWAP. Doesn't want to go lower. I really want it to go to day lows. Again, my average is 1092, and we're at 1092 right now, so I'm flat, but I'm looking for some profit. This short in the morning was very profitable for me. Then I went short again at 1089. Didn't work for me. I average here at 1095, and here we have the 1092. So let's see LGVN though, the one that's reacting to the moves to the downside on the markets. We are down right now. I can see here this 1087 level. Let's see if we break that. But again, only 10% of my long trade on LGVN left, and I will allow myself to hold it all the way like until this 9.86. Hopefully later we will dip a little bit. That will bring some opportunities for me to get out of my short trade on Tesla, and when I'm out of short trade on Tesla, markets will go higher, which will bring LGVN higher, and a perfect plan for me. Yeah, it's exciting when you have two trades, one is long, another is short. Let's see guys what you're talking about on the chat. That's CLVS from our watch list. Make sure guys you have our watch list in your bookmarks. So let's see CLVS. Yeah, a good spike on CLVS. We are trying to break that 2.68. If we do so, we have the room to go to day highs at 2.88. So good luck guys. I think it will happen because we have exactly the same picture of LGVN. We were not barcoding sideways for the whole day, and then like boom, spike came. So congratulations guys. If you're still holding, do so. Money is coming on that name, obviously. Astra is going to the toilet after earnings. Well, I was talking with Brandon. ASTR is going to make earnings report, but usually they do not have any earnings. So we will see. Miss V, take the program. Which program we talking about? But what I know, we're going back to Prad.
Screw this garbage. I'm out of these trades. Screw these garbage trades. I'm out of it. They don't want to continue to the downside. That's fine. I don't want to be in them anyways. So Baidu, we just closed Baidu at the low of day. And Affirm, we closed it on the way back to 47. I'm very happy with these trades at this point. It is what it is. We're not getting more out of Baidu. Obviously, Baidu wants to bounce off of 134 for all day. The ATR on Baidu itself is about $10, and looks like we're only gonna get 7 of it. No complaints. We just take it and we walk away with it. And Affirm, you guys already saw how I traded Affirm today. Pretty much my only negative stock is Affirm, and Affirm is only down by literally like less than $10. It's actually less than $5. So basically flat on Affirm overall. Baba, my number 1 ticker of the day. Baidu, my number 2 ticker of the day. Having a pretty good day so far, but the day's not over yet, so anything can happen. We can give it all back, we can make it more, and we're looking for opportunities. At the moment, obviously, NASDAQ is showing some support at around 1,500, so that means we look for some opportunities for longs on AMD maybe, but obviously we know AMD is a weaker stock, so maybe we go look for somewhere else. NVIDIA already popping off the lows over there that it just came down to. I want to go focus on a tech stock that I could go long on, or we just go long on the overall NASDAQ. Actually, let's go to MNQ, M22CM. These are your futures. We'll take a tiny long on the futures over here. Oh, it's gonna run away from me as soon as I throw that order. I love it. I absolutely love that. So I'm not chasing it. We're gonna let the futures move away from us now, because obviously we don't chase anything.
We do not, and CIL, you come out of LGVN right now. I'm still holding 10% of my position, and I'm looking for that 12 level to hit again. Again, as we said before, there is room for it to go even higher than $12, but I just want to get out at 12, take my money, and walk away happily. And Elizabeth also is asking if it's a good level for reloading. Well, I would say it is a level, and it might be a good level for reloading. I'm pretty sure we're gonna run higher on LGVN. QQQ actually is going higher right now. Hopefully it will bring LGVN higher, but again, I'm looking for shorts on Tesla.
Yeah, LGVN, or not LGVN, not QQQ, actually moving up over here above 15,000, but obviously 15,000 doesn't hold. I don't think we go higher on the day, and then to the downside we go. So we're having a battle right now around that 15,000 level on NASDAQ. I did mention AMD was weaker, so I took a very small position on the area that I did at the moment. Average price 75 cents, and I'm not giving it too much wiggle room, right? I'll give it maybe up to 50 cents wiggle room. If 50 cents breaks, we'll get out and we'll try to get back in closer to 110, because market's actually showing me weakness here. So let me quickly flip over here to the downside on the future short. So we are now one contract short. Let's see if we can build more to it to the downside. Obviously, we're not taking big size orders on futures because we're not a futures trader like Arun over there. So since we are long on one on AMD and we're short on the futures, I might just take a L on AMD long over here and get out of it real quick. Let me see. Well, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So we're gonna take a tiny loss over here on AMD. Now, number one loser of the day is AMD for me, but like I mentioned, not by much. Already the futures short for me covers up for how much I lost on AMD there. Now that AMD is going back to $110, we'll let it do what it wants. We're gonna hold on to our future short. Maybe we build onto our future short here when it takes out the lower day. And if this takes out the lower day, we want to look for. I was too late for this. This is what I was talking about. We want to go maybe look for an opportunity on NVIDIA, because NVIDIA was actually going up over there. So obviously if NASDAQ is coming down, rejecting 15K, NVIDIA is going to turn around, giving you a short opportunity. Microsoft, which was stronger on the day, is giving you a short opportunity. Ooh, talking about NVIDIA, Sean himself sent me a picture just now. Look at that. He was building a short, scalp. He built a short right there after getting that pop, and the market rejects 15K. Bang, 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 bang. All the way back to the downside, already in the money by a full dollar and some. So Sean killing his short over there. Whatever money I lost on my AMD long, I'm well above it already on my futures short. So thank you, futures, for helping me recoup that loss over there. And now we're planning on building some shorts across the board. Here goes Microsoft about to take out the lower day. 311 just now breaking. So if you want to go short Microsoft, your risk to reward on this is insane. You're risking about like maybe 20-30 cents on the return of 311, but your reward if market continues to go lower is well above 30 cents. So that opportunity is just absolute beautiful right now. Obviously, I want to wait for the confirmation of market really failing over here, which we're already in at the moment, for me to build onto it.
12 points you have there. Great job, Prad. And I'm actually also, guys, out of some of my position on Tesla again at 1090. I went out. 1092 is my average. So we're back in profit on this name. Love seeing this. By the way, Daria is asking, will you consider Tesla options to trade or only like to trade in cash? Well, here at Day Trader World, we trade equities mostly, and we have futures also. But the thing is, we have to be flat by 4 p.m. Eastern time when the market's closed. It's for risk management, like for the risk. But Daria at 250. Daniel Shea, options specialist, great trader, will join us. So make sure at 250 you're watching our closing show. I'm super excited to see and hear what Daniel gonna say to us.
Indeed, futures retracing a little bit off the lower days over there. Still not breaking 15K yet. So obviously we're just letting it do what it wants to do, and just gotta wait for it. I might actually build into the position if we go closer to 15K or here a little bit, because I believe the market does not have the strength to hold up over here. And right now it's just shaking off the people by bouncing off the lower days. But obviously, if we do reclaim that 15K level, we do not want to be part of this trade. We don't want the market to completely rebound on us and burn us on the market short over here. But that also gives us an opportunity to look for longs again across the board, such as AMD, Microsoft, especially at the lower days over there. Microsoft trying to bounce and go back to the north side and giving you opportunities to build longs over here. So a lot of opportunities being displayed. This is the time that we also want to be looking for volume to come back into the market. So there is my opportunity to maybe build onto this. Let me just go up a couple points and go down a couple points there. Let's throw that right there. So now we're short again. A couple more entries taken. So let's see if we can work with it. Obviously, the filter is set to 199, and no one's trading 199 contracts of futures at one time. So let's take that filter off, and now we'll have a better idea of where the size is actually going to. Are they trying to go higher? Are they trying to go lower? Looks like we're still battling 1500 a little bit, but rejection is still looming around the very same level. So now that we have a little bit more size of our futures over here, I'm gonna think about cutting some off, realizing some profit, and then having my second entry, which was closer to 1500, giving me a better average price overall. Or do we just hold on to it and stop complaining about it? A lot of questions going on in my head at the moment, so obviously I'll let Miss V take over while I think about something over here for my trade.
Sure, Duke 684 asking Miss V, when are you going live, guys? I'm super excited to go live, and I know you can't wait for me to do so, but there is an exam, and Duke asking if it's hard. It's not of a hard, it's just like a lot of information and more of like law and legal terms. So I promise you I will do so. I can't wait to go live too. Like, I mean, I feel if before I was a little bit scared to go live, now I'm so excited to go live because I now want more. Like, I conquered that TMS and I'm ready to go to the sea. From the sea to the ocean. You got me. And please, guys, don't sleep on the like button. It's a busy trading day, but likes are very important to us because we present our content on YouTube. And again, likes are not only pleasant for us to see you enjoy the show, it improves YouTube algorithm. More people can find us. YouTube can see that our audience interacts with us, like what we do. So please smash that, and hopefully we can get that 1K likes, our traditional 1K likes, as soon as possible. We are now at 755. So the Playmaker 88, I hope you will be the like number 666.
Yeah, looks like the market indeed is going to show us some strength here. We are going to realize our profit on the trade, and we're going to go long Microsoft because Microsoft might move up here off the move that we saw on the futures. But obviously, we're not giving too much risk on Microsoft over here on the long. Let's see if Nasdaq can start moving up north after testing 15K twice and managed to put 15K on the bids both the times. We are now long 311.23 on Microsoft. Let's see if we can make that one work for us the same way we did. Quick scalps on the future short there. Both of our entries were profitable, one smaller than the other, but the idea is just the quick little scalp. We tried to hold it on for a bigger move, which never came for us. So it looks like market's successfully going to defend those lower days and manage to get a nice little bounce coming in. But does that bounce overextend all the way back to VWAP, at which point we get a nasty long on Microsoft, which is already only 10 cents. 10 cents in Microsoft is like 1 cent on it's irrelevant, right? Microsoft 10 cents is irrelevant, but we need the futures over here to really start ramping their speed up to the north side. If not, like I'm surprised as to what's going on in the overall market, you know, up and down, really battling 15K, and we're seeing weakness. So if we're seeing weakness around 15K, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of this. So quick little exit for almost no profit at all. Now I'm just trading along with the market, just waiting for market to show me what I want to see. Show me market, show me what I want to see. What do I want to see here?
I want some shorts.
You want to look for shorts?
Yeah, I'm short on Tesla still.
Short on Tesla still for Miss V. You're in a short on Tesla?
Yeah,
okay.
1090. So again, guys, 1092 is my average. I got out some of my positions at 1090, and but again, like we're going back to VWAP. Hopefully, we will get here to 1050, 85. Overall, profitable day for me, and also hold 10% of my long on LGVN. So let's see, good trading day so far.
Indeed, good trading day so far without a doubt, and I am back in on the short side for the futures here. Let's see if we give back everything we made on the futures. Looks like we are. Futures ramping up over here a little bit. Not a fan of what we're seeing. Only 5 points out of the money though. But come on, futures, do you want to bounce or do you not? Do you want to bounce or do you not? Microsoft, what is Microsoft doing? Obviously, you got to watch Apple and Microsoft if you're trading the NASDAQ futures over there, because if either one of them starts to ramp up to the north side, it will absolutely burn you on your shorts. But looks like Microsoft not really moving up. Neither is Apple, and NASDAQ, which is your main futures contract, NQ/M22, also struggling around that same level. So if all of these are struggling, the shorts should start paying, right? That's the idea. We're almost 2 points out of the money at the moment, but just letting it do what it wants to do. Liked. Awesome. I like the people who liked it.
Yes, sir.
I love the people who liked it. Where are we going to next? Miss V looking very preppy today. Always cute. That's right. Always.
What preppy
always.
means?
Good. Like very stylish, I guess.
Meow. Thank you, cat.
AMD going to $100. That means I just get to reload more on AMD at that point. Obviously, we enjoy watching AMD go to $100. Every time we see that, we just get more shares for our long-term portfolio. Same thing applies for Apple near 150, even Microsoft below 300, because you see what happens every time they do go there. Not liking this move around this level that we're playing at the moment. I do think we're trying to go above here on the market, which worries me for my shorts, obviously. And there it is. There's the move. We're going to give a little bit of more wiggle room on here. 1510. If 1510 takes out on the futures, we'll probably get out for a quick little loss on that one, and we'll bring it back across the board with something else. Let's go check on Microsoft. Microsoft giving you a nice 50-cent bounce off of that level over there so far. Off the 311 level so far, and NVIDIA, which came down after the original pump up, and now it's trying to go back again, once again, maybe giving you an opportunity to get short around those very same levels. You can go long SoFi, all bottoms bouncing now. SoFi, let's go check out SoFi. SoFi 940, yeah, that's not a bad bottom. I think I would rather be closer to 9, but yeah, 940 is not a bad bottom at all. It is bouncing at the moment, and as you mentioned, a lot of bottoms are bouncing at the moment. Market's trying to hold the low a day and not go too far to the downside. Only down 0.5% on NASDAQ, right? We're only down 0.5% on NASDAQ. And S&P 500 also slightly better than 0.5%. We're down 0.31 on the S&P 500. So the market's not really positive, but they're not really negative either. So it could easily bounce from these levels, go back to the north side, go test VWAP for some resistance levels if there is one. There goes your, so I am getting out of this. Wow, they stopped me at the exact 1510 level. Are you kidding me? I had a stop out for MNQ short, which is exactly at the 1510 level, and then we hit that and we instantly go back to the downside. So a little negative now on this futures. We're gonna leave futures alone for a little bit, let them battle around here. Maybe the trade is taking the lower day break instead of battling this 15K level that they're having, and we'll come back to it eventually. Good luck with that shirt. With that shirt or short?
Shirt.
Shirt?
I don't know. Oh, Biden talks again today, guys. Thank you for bringing it up. Every day now, I want to be... wait, I'm in a short trade, so maybe it's a good thing for me. So, guys, yeah, President Biden is supposed to talk at 1:30 p.m. To deliver remarks on lowering gas prices. Going to be an interesting one. Hopefully, we will hear something what we want to hear, and that won't crush the market too much. But be aware, 1:30.
1:30 today, so we got another half an hour or so for that. It is currently 12:46 Eastern Standard Time, so we got another 40 minutes or so coming on for Biden.
Right.
So make sure that you are protecting your trades over there. Obviously, we have seen this happen multiple times where he comes on in the market, just pushes the downside, and then he's done talking and the market pushes back to the upside. And we've seen this trade happen again and again and again on the stock market. No. Okay, that's what I wanted to do there, but instantly they go back above. So this is a lot of games are being played around this 15K level on this market. Just go down, market. Come on, just make me a winner on the short. Obviously, the bounce that we're getting over here, I'm not happy seeing that. AMD on CNBC. Barclays to cut AMD's price target from 115 to 115 from 148. They're saying so. Obviously, a big price target cut coming in for AMD from Barclays, and as you guys mentioned, could just be a absolute game that they're playing in order to buy the shares back at a lower price. At which point, you know, I'm not gonna complain because they're gonna let me buy my shares back at a lower price, which is all good at the end of the day. All smiles for me, no complaints, no fear of being burnt on my AMD trade because we love the stock. We love the stock. We're married to it. The jokes have been made already. Now we just carry on the jokes. We love the stock. We love the stock.
AMD.
AMD, exactly. AMD. AMD.
AMD, we AMD.
Just one analyst at Barclays did it. Wow. Okay. Well, he hates AMD, or she hates AMD. I don't know what to do with this futures really because it's so confusing around this level. We're at such a good level over here that I do believe anything that happens will be based off of this 15K, either a nice long coming in or a nice short coming in. So that's why I keep battling on either direction based on how many times we go above and below that level. Eventually, obviously, you'll give some losses off that level originally, but eventually when you do catch that trade on the right direction, it will cut off your losses and put you well in the green side. So I'm just trying to battle along with the overall market. Really, I don't want to give that wiggle room that they want me to give it. Like, there you go. They want me to give it a pretty wide of a wiggle room on this, which is what I don't want to do. But they're making you do that. Come on, just go back to the downside. You know what happens when you get married? She takes half when she leaves. Exactly. Unless you get a prenup. How can I get a prenup in the stock market? Anybody knows how to get a prenup in the stock market? Maybe stop losses. Are those prenups or trailing stops or stop losses? I don't know. How are you get a prenup in the stock market? That way, they only take. Sorry.
You can make a contract.
A contract,
make
an
her
options
sign that
contract.
she doesn't take anything if she lives.
Yeah, a prenup contract. So obviously, no prenups offered. The market's taking the whole thing if it's taking it, or options. There you go. Yeah, options are kind of a prenup because you get to hedge your trade a little bit, but a little bit more complicated prenup over there for options instead of just going to a lawyer and just getting it signed on a piece of paper, right? Option spread. Prenup is a stop loss. Exactly. Good jokes in the chat coming in from all of you. I am absolutely annoyed from this move. So let's move away from this stock for a little bit. That way we don't have to keep staring at it. CLVS or let's go to LGVN because I know LGVN had a nice move today so far. Came back to $11. Now we're trying to go back to 12. Let's see if we can actually manage to go to 12 here on LGVN and rip past it. That would be insane if we rip past 12. I'm not sure if Miss V's still holding any, and if she is, I pray that we rip past 12 for her because that would be an absolute beauty of a move for LGVN today overall. Up 69%. 69. Up 69% overall.
I like that little laugh. Yes, Prad, I'm still holding 10% as I was, and again, I have my order at 12. I want to get out of 12 and again concentrate on my Tesla trade again. I'm kind of even excited that Biden is going to speak today. Let's see where the markets go. Again, it depends on what he's gonna say, but I'm still holding short on Tesla. Looks like we still can turn it a very profitable trade.
Very profitable trade is what we're looking for across the board. Profit, dinores, mula, you know, all those currencies, names that you can come up with, all those currencies. Prad, please check VTNR high short flow oil name. Yeah, for sure. VTNR. We talked about it not too long ago. Let's go again. VTNR. 6 million shares traded at this point of the day now, 15% up at the moment, and trying to. Oh, come on, baby. What am I doing here? I don't even know what to do with this futures. I'm just going to stop battling that level. I'm actually going to not battle that level anymore. We're just going to wait for the lower day break. If 1490 breaks, we're just crossing over, taking out the liquidity of 1480, 1490. At 14980 break. There you go. Coming back to VTNR, it's trying to find support at VWAP, but currently failing to do so. Maybe we go a little bit lower to find support around this consolidation period or around $9.70. If this doesn't hold up either, then more down move. Obviously, you want to keep an eye on the crude oil stocks. It looks like the futures are actually going to the downside now, and without me this time, obviously, so that sucks. Microsoft 311 battling around for Microsoft, and Apple still above VWAP, 0.5% down on the day, a little bit slightly more than 0.5%, but 311 battle on Microsoft, and 167.50 battle on Apple is what's saving the market from going too far to the downside here, in my opinion. AMD about to go bye-bye. I mean, AMD's been bye-bye all day, so I don't know how much more bye-bye you're going to put AMC into. So it's been struggling without a doubt, right? Without a doubt, it's been failing today, and absolute pain and destruction coming in for all AMD holders who are now almost going to turn into bag holders if you got it anywhere above the current stock price. So let's see how AMD trades like tomorrow. Let's see if tech has some sort of a revival tomorrow, or even today. If we keep trading around these levels and manage to get back above 15K on Nasdaq, I think we have a green day coming in tomorrow. That'd be great.
Yeah, no sell-offs. Friday, or how we call it?
Friday. What?
Usually go sell-off Friday, or how we call it?
Free fall Friday.
Free fall Friday.
Yeah, free fall Friday, in case there is no support coming in tomorrow around these prices. Microsoft now under 310, 312. So I might look for a short opportunity again on the futures here. Debates, questions, no answers. So I'm just watching Microsoft over here, which is now below 311, lower day test happening over there for Microsoft. And if it bounces off this lower day over here on Microsoft, I think this is the long that you want on the futures. And if Microsoft continues this move, you instantly want to go long Microsoft, or you want to flip over to futures and take over that lower day short, which is probably incoming. I should have probably just held on to my shorts. Obviously, we're not in it. Let's see if we can take this one here. What is Microsoft doing? Still battling that same level, and Apple's also battling. So we'll wait for a little bit. Patience, Prad. Patience.
Patience is the key.
Opinions on NIO. I think Scalp City says Sean, because he's absolutely destroying what is it called? He's destroying NVIDIA, just scalping the crap out of that 278 short. Is that VWAP, the purple line? 50 period EMA. So the 50 period bouncing coming in for NVIDIA, destroying the downside for NVIDIA. Obviously, Nasdaq might just go down here because Microsoft wants to go down, and so does the not futures. Apple wants to go down. So let me just try to get short here real quick on the futures, but this time we're not giving it all the way back through 15K. We're giving it a little bit of a wiggle room. That way we can build back into 15K if we need to on the futures. I think we're going down over here without a doubt. Come on, market, just go down now. Just go down now. Don't be shaking me out. It's gonna shake me out. Shake it out. Shake me out. Shake. AMC has 100 million shorts about to get squeezed. Yeah, for sure. AMC did not squeeze yet and might squeeze again. So, sorry, did not squeeze yet. So we'll squeeze, and 100 million shares that are on the FTDs or something. What's that? Failure to delivers, and the high short to high borrow costs and everything too. It's 100%. AMC is looking interesting, making high highs. Let's go check out AMC at the moment. AMC is going higher, but we still have the pre-market high over here around $25, and we also have this high around here at $25.60. Let's see if AMC can manage to get past that while Microsoft is trying to get back above. We're not sure what Tesla is trying to do over there.
That 1090 level is so strong for Tesla. We are trying to break it, but it looks like hard.
This guy just said, Prad seems like a nice guy. I'd let him date my sister.
Lol, I saw that.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Wow,
but,
that's an honor actually. That
it is an honor.
Yeah.
It is an honor, but I don't think you want your sister to go through that hell, man. That sounds like a pain for your sister. It sounds like you're just putting her in a torture chamber. I don't know why you would make your sister go through that. But no, all jokes aside, I do have two. That's hilarious. That's a nice little joke or a compliment, whatever it is that you threw out there. Futures want to go down or no? Come on, futures. AMC obviously ripping up over here. Let's go check out IWM Russell 2000 today. What is IWM Russell 2000 looking like? At the moment, IWM Russell 2000 very much flat on the day. This is your small cap ETF holding 2,000 baskets. Apple about to break VWAP. Yeah, buddy. This is the short. I mean, the short was obviously from before when I was in it. I just shook myself out of it like an absolute baby. But now, as actually, I was talking to Sean yesterday. I don't know if Sean remembers. I go up to Sean in the kitchen and I'm like, bro, I don't know what's wrong with me. I have no size on my winning trades and I have more size on my losing trades. And Sean goes, just gotta find a pair, buddy. Just gotta find a pair or grow them. So I'm gonna find the pair, or I'm gonna try to grow them in the next 30 minutes over here while I'm live. Actually, we're live for another hour, but I'm gonna try and find it or grow them while I'm holding the short in order to wean back some of the losses I incurred on AMD and make more money on the day today and put my profit state a little bit higher. So let me just channel in my growing ability. You know, just grow a pair over there. Any good brokers I can use? Ooh, that's a big question. But more important is Microsoft over here. Cha-ching! Microsoft helping us on the short side now. 11 points on the money on our futures contracts. Just breaking even on futures right now if I covered both of them. But the point is we are looking to build for an overall long move into the day. You better not bounce off of this level market or I am going to freak. I'm going to freak.
Yes, please. Give us some short opportunities.
Yes, we want shorts. AMD under 100? Yeah. Sorry, 110? Yeah. AMD under 110 now. Slightly under 110. Let's see if AMD, which is part of SOXX.NQ, basically SOXX is your semiconductor ETF, which is also cracking to the downside and took out the low a day, which could mean NVIDIA, Micron, which was very weak on earnings day. Where's Micron today? Well below 80 on Micron. Even though we did get a nice move to 80, we got rejected off those levels and well below 80, now testing 78s and so on, and weakness, come on, weakness.
It's coming.
Let's go get the short money. Yeah, shorts.
How short are those shorts?
Very short. MULN looks like it wants to rip. Looks like he sent me another picture over here on NIO. Scalp Demon is what we're going to call Sean. Scalp Demon. NIO coming in hot. Absolutely hot. There we go. I just need to put this chart back on where it belongs. Awesome. Is it a short day today? I shorted AMC and NIO and made some money back. I mean, it's obviously markets are down, so it could be a short day, but markets are not really down too big. They're only down by a slight amount. So, you know, markets could bounce off this lower day and move back to the north side. Apple is just below VWAP over here, AAPL.NQ. And let's zoom in real quick to show you what it looks like. Apple just below VWAP. Right, so just below VWAP, but could very easily get back above VWAP. And Microsoft around $311, just now broke 311 to the downside, and we're waiting to see if we can catch a bigger move on Microsoft to the downside here, or will Microsoft return back along with Apple, which is what they're both doing over there. So let me just do this real quick, and hello. Now I'm about to flip long on it? No, let me cancel those orders. Here we go, says Luca. I'm guessing he went long on something. What are you long, Luca? Luca's long everything. Luca just said, forget it. We're long every single stock in the market, all 3,400 of them. We're about to just print right now by going long on all 3,400. There's probably more than that. I'm just throwing out a random number here, chat. So don't troll me off that number, because I know you guys are ready to troll me off anything. So we're waiting to see if Microsoft can catch some wind to the north side, because Apple is now moving a full 10 cents. Apple just got wind from nowhere. I'm watching it on my second screen catch a ton of volume. That means I go long Microsoft. Let's take out some liquidity on Microsoft over here. Give it the lower day up to 310.58. Let's see if we can make our long on Microsoft work this time. We made a small win of Microsoft over here. Very small win. Not even anything significant to talk about it. But let's see if we can make this one work for us. Or will NASDAQ reject 15K again? At which point there is no more longs to be even talking about. There's no longs if NASDAQ rejects 15K. What will happen after Biden talks? That's a future that I cannot predict, my friend. Sadly, I don't have the superpowers to predict the future. I wish I did. If anyone knows how to get superpowers, please tell me how to. But sadly, like I mentioned, I don't have that ability to do so. But what I can do is give you an idea of what could happen when he's talking. Usually based on history, based on the past, whenever Biden's talking, the market comes down. Whenever he's done talking, the market goes back up. You can use that idea to your however you want it, and if you can make a trade out of it, I'll be very happy for you without a doubt. Here goes Microsoft to the high side, while NASDAQ is still not breaking 15K yet. So let's see if Microsoft can help NASDAQ break 15K to the upside, and if Apple can also help it by going higher. But obviously, in my opinion, what is this over here? 1106. Let me see if I can fix that. 1106 is probably going to kill my chart, though. So we're going to gamble here. We're going to take a risk. 1106, 176.64. 176.64. Okay. The chart's going to fail. Indeed. So I tried. I took a gamble over there. I risked it for the biscuit, and no biscuits were bit. Expect that he will be talking about easing oil supply, which was something that he mentioned earlier. You could expect that. That's a very good answer, no doubt about that. Because he is talking about oil. He already mentioned that they're going to be releasing 1 million barrels every day for 6 months or something like that. So that's a lot of supply for the very much already increasing demand for oil. So that's going to probably bring oil down, maybe. Hot news, Biden using executive order to boost EV. So EV sectors may be moving on right now. Let's go check out Tesla, your MULNs, your Rivians, and so on. Tesla.NQ. Is Tesla moving off that news? Tesla's not really doing anything off that. Let's go check on MULN. And MULN not really doing off anything off that either. Now in the negative territory for MULN on the day. Time for my hourly day trading meditations. Ooh, I like that. Actually, a very good practice. I used to do that on my way to work and on my way home, meditate. I don't know why I stopped that. I should add that onto my routine list. I have a bunch of apps and already downloaded from YouTube. Basically, just ripped off YouTube audio. That way, I don't have to waste my data on said things. So maybe I should add that to my routine. So thank you for even mentioning that. Just meditate a little bit. Very helpful for trading. Very helpful to keep you calm and peaceful during trading. What I'm watching right now is Microsoft move up 17 cents in the money on Microsoft. NASDAQ still under 15K, but trying to move up with the help of Apple and Microsoft over here. Let's see if we can work with Microsoft a little bit. But if Microsoft doesn't want to work with us, then all right, we don't want to work with you either, softy. I call it a nap, a siesta. Siesta. But no, a nap and a meditation are not the same. If you're falling asleep during your meditation, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Market does not want to take out. So it looks like Microsoft wants to come back down also. So we're going to instantly close that one. We don't want to be a part of it. If market does not want to reclaim 15K, we're just going to let the market do what it wants at this moment. We gave back about not even 10% of our net. We gave back like less than 5% of our net on futures over there. So we'll try to bring it back on futures closer to the end of the day or somewhere else. Now futures are down to push down now. So Microsoft's pushing down. What is Apple doing? Apple's also trying to push down. Where am I typing this? Where am I typing this? Oh, here. SFTNQ, and then I can come back here and show you Apple. Apple.NQ. There goes Apple back through VWAP. Ooh, my chart looks ugly at the moment, so let me just clear my data. How do I do this again? Chart data, clear data, okay. Apply, okay, and then reload the chart. We're going to, so Apple is what I want to talk about. Obviously, Apple coming to the downside. NASDAQ now taking out the low a day, I believe. No, not yet. The low a day is 14,960. So we'll wait for 14,960 to get taken out, at which point we're going to push short on the overall NASDAQ futures. AMD, which is probably well below 110, slightly below 110, and trying to continue extend its move to the downside over there. So if AMD goes lower, your SOXX is probably part of the blame over there. I mean, not part of the blame. AMD is a part of the blame for SOXX to go down. And Micron, we saw how Micron traded yesterday already. Prad out here moving like Waheguru. Wow, don't even put me and Waheguru in the same sentence, bro. What's wrong with you? That's blasphemy. That's like putting me and Jesus in the same sentence. Come on, you can't do that. That's horrible. Prad thoughts on CLVS at this price. CLVS at this price. CLVS is doing exactly what I said it should be doing, which is trade sideways because there is no volume in this market, not in this market, but in this stock at the moment. The relative volume is still pretty high on CLVS without a doubt. CLVS, you know, doing its thing, doing 78 times relative volume, but the overall story is we know resistances are near $3 and a little bit higher than $3 also, and support near 260. So it needs to find support all day near 260 and trade sideways, or we're screwed for longs. We're screwed for longs if they don't manage to do that. That's my opinion on it. So it is doing what I said it should be doing, which is trade VWAP. Just trade VWAP for all day. Alex Enzo, wow, how do you mistake pedals? Not sure what that is. Prad is God. No, Prad is not God. But you know what? Yeah, why not? Everyone's a god in their own realm in one way or the other, right? Every man and woman are God in their own ways. How about that? Let's leave it at that. Because that's something I do believe in. I believe that we are our own gods, and there is a God, but that's yourself. But that's a conversation for another time, probably for a conversation on Twitch where I'll be playing video games on. So if you want to have those type of big loophole conversations that don't involve stocks, feel free to follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Twitch.tv, where actually I was playing last night and Kian showed up to watch me. So thank you, Kian, for pulling up over there to Twitch.tv/TraderPrad. Make sure you go hit that follow button. How many are we here now? Only 398. Come on, man. I'm here playing video games for you guys every day, and nobody wants to watch me. It's okay. I don't blame you if you don't want to watch me. Ooh, Apple breaking VWAP over there and going a little bit lower. So this is the ripe time. I don't know if ripe is even the right terminology I should be using, but it just feels like the ripe time because we're about to pick some shorts. S&P 500 ES. So let's quickly go to MES M22CM, which is about to take out the low a day. It is indeed. We're exactly by low a day. And let me just build into a short here on the S&P 500 futures. Give me the fill, S&P. There we go. They gave me the fill, and now we're going to wait to see what happens because Apple's really pushing down here. There we go. Apple's pushing lower, and Microsoft should start pushing lower if Microsoft doesn't push down with it. What the heck is going on? Microsoft finding some volume now somehow to get above 311, but there we go. Instantly back below 311 on Microsoft, and we're now working with the S&P 500 futures short. Let's see if we can manage to make a win out of this one, or does it, run away from us? CCL Carnival Cruise analysis, please. Carnival Cruise, obviously your cruise liners are kind of died off because of the COVID pandemic and so on. But now that the CDC has come back and has mentioned, kind of opening things back up and so on for CCL, for American Airlines and everything across the board, these stocks are waking back up. So 3%, almost 4% up on CCL today. Looks like we have somewhere for resistance near $20, which turned into support on CCL. So now we're actually bouncing above support and trying to go higher. So let me go to CCL on New York here and show you. Yeah, there we go. Finding support near 20 after turning that resistance into support and now trading well above it. So what is there a cruise line ETF? Neil is putting in the hard work for me over there. No, you're not putting in the hard work. He doesn't know what he said. He doesn't know a cruise line ETF. If anyone knows a cruise line ETF in the chat, please put it in. I would like to take a look at what they are doing on the day today. Why is Macy's getting hammered? I guess the overall market in general is going down today, right? Without a doubt. So I think that's part of the reason why Macy's is down today. What is Walmart doing? I think, oh no, Walmart and Macy's can't even be compared. What can you compare with Macy's? What can you compare with Macy's? JWN? JWM. Let's go check out what these guys are. JWN. JWN is today. Come on, give me a chart. Up on the day. So Macy's actually doing the very much opposite of JWN over there. So would like to know why and what the reasoning is behind that. Let me just do this also on the futures. That way I can keep an eye on the futures contracts on the right side of my screen. FATPL is the cruise ETF. FATPL. Thank you. FATPL. What was that on pink sheets? Not even sure I can find that one, my friend. Or is it on TO or something? JWN is not an ETF. No, I know that. We're not looking at JWN as an ETF, brother. CRUZ is an ETF. I like that one. Let's go look at it. Cruise ETF, CRUZ. That one's an easy one. I can remember that in the future. But obviously doing no volume at all. Not even moving at all. So this one maybe not worth looking at. TRYP. TRYP on Amex? It is on Amex. Ooh, this one's better. Is it like a travel? Okay. So TRYP is more travel based, as Neil, more not cruise based. True. All right, I guess this is enough of an idea for cruise. We tried to find a idea for it. I couldn't find the idea. It's all good. We'll move away from it. AMD still under 110 and actually pushing way lower. So obviously this is why I said I don't want to be trading AMD on the long side today. And it burns me to watch AMD go down because obviously I'm a big bull on AMD. So obviously this sucks to watch it go all the way back to where I'm long pretty much. I'm pretty much long at 103, and we're almost close to that. At this point, I think it's time to buy some more shares on AMD for myself. We're watching Microsoft. Microsoft move back up through 311 and play around 311, but Apple's actually struggling to go back to VWAP here, and that is why looks like I'm a little bit of a winner on my futures short, which is only up 1 point at the moment, and would love for it to continue its move to the downside more. And the low a day on the futures right now, which is S&P 500, 45.72. We are short 45.75. So that's why I'm a little worried about what Microsoft and Apple want to do here to me. Big short interest, BBIG short interest up, could squeeze off the bottom of this trend, line up to 360 next target. I mean, it's more important to me on the day of than in the future call out. That's why I don't really focus on trades like that. But obviously, keep an eye on it. Peter D'Angelo, or is it D'Angelo? Yeah, D'Angelo, Peter D'Angelo. Nothing wrong with keeping an eye on it, but obviously it's not worth even mentioning right now or until the day of. If that day does happen, if there's a big if that happens, then we can obviously talk about it, trade it on that day of, and love it on that day of. But today, we got nothing going on over here. And let me just do this. Timeout.
But sorry to hear that you timing out someone. But guys, here we go. My second out of short of Tesla. Again, my average is 10.92. First out was 10.90. Then I got out of some position at 10.86. I believe my next out will be 10.85.
Calm down, Miss V. You're about to take my job. Calm down.
Well,
all I do is win, no matter what.
That's
sorry,
right.
Ahead, I cut you off.
I'll hit this Tesla animation. Usually I do it when Tesla is ripping, but again, as day traders, we gotta do is to take your profit. So I know a few people also short on Tesla. Congratulations to you guys. Let's see how low we can get. But if we break that 10.85, I mean, we can easily go to day lows at around 10.83, which is perfect.
Listen, I'm not upset if Miss V takes my job, but I will be upset because I will not be able to do her job.
Oh, you Will, let's
Listen,
start.
listen, no. I don't want to do your job. Let's say that
See,
because
yeah,
I
let's
don't
say
want to
that.
come here at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Do your blonde
Yeah, I
stuff.
don't want to put makeup on like 15 times a day, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to get harassed by chat 15 times a day.
Love my Sims.
Your job is way harder than mine.
I don't want to take your job too, you know, your levels reading
Your
and all
job
that
is
stuff.
way harder than mine. Trust me. Waking up at the time you do and come here and then stay here till 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Hats off
Thank
to
you,
my lady.
Sean.
Hats off.
I appreciate that.
I mean, obviously, for me to come that early, I would have to leave my house at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You would probably not have to leave. You would just like
Sleep
bring your
here?
stuff in here. Yeah. I mean, that's why we team, right? We like bring something into the show from both sides, and that's why we are collaborate and work so greatly because we're different.
We're team.
And we're team.
Absolute unit of a team we are. Trader TV gang, baby. Pop. I can't wait to actually sit
Yes,
beside
I
her and
know.
actually high-five in real life.
I know. I want to see our first show, the most awkward high five ever we
We're
ever
probably
had.
gonna miss
Yeah.
too. It's gonna be fun, all for
And
fun
I'm
and
super
games.
excited again. Like my light in here, you notice, right? Too bright, and I'm super excited for like better lighting for me.
Have you tried that one yet? No, right?
Not yet.
No, okay.
But
We need to
once I've
try
been
it.
sitting in Neil's chair, light is good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm excited now. I'm excited. What I'm not excited about is this market returning back on
Yep.
me. Nasdaq is moving back up because Apple is moving back up and so is Microsoft. So I'm not excited about that. So we instantly close our short for no loss at all. I'm actually flat on it. It looks like the only thing I paid was fees on that trade. Yeah. Only thing I paid was fees on that future short. So now that the futures are going back up, maybe I just flip long over here near the lows. Nope, we're done battling these stupid games on the futures. These stupid games on the futures. The futures give you an indication and instantly go, nope, yeah, you're wrong about that trade. So they just keep trapping me over here. Trap the bears, trap the bulls, trapping everybody. But now let's try to make a long here because I think we're going higher. Nasdaq's or not Nasdaq, obviously. What's it called? Apple obviously moving back up over here and Microsoft moving well above 311. So Microsoft, this chart looks bad on Apple, so let me show you Apple zoomed in. There is Apple moving back up and Microsoft on Nasdaq moving well above 311 now, almost 50 cents in the money. So whatever I was in the money on the short for the S&P 500 shorts, I'm exactly in the money on the long for the S&P 500 short longs now. So let's see if we can get this move coming in. Nasdaq moving back up in a beautiful fashion too. Nasdaq trying to go test that 15K again. Can we actually break 15K now on Nasdaq, or are we going to reject it one more time and go back to the downside, which is so confusing to me at that point as to what exactly is going on around these levels. Looks like these levels are too significant and too important for the market that the buyers and the sellers are all piling up around these levels. Also, low volume period a little bit. Yeah, lunchtime has come to an end. It's been almost 30 minutes or 20 minutes since lunchtime has come to an end. So volume should return to the market and start moving positions around. So we're also waiting for that a little bit. I'm late. When did Prad dye his hair? Wow.
Wow, you're late a lot.
Wow. Yeah, quite a bit of time has elapsed since we did that. I can tell you exactly what date. The date was... They don't have dates on this dumb thing? Oh, they do. February 22nd. And what day is it today? It's almost been a month since we got our hair colored.
Yeah.
Or dyed, sorry. The trend is still down. The trend is indeed still downwards without a doubt. But we're just trying to scalp some profits across the board over here. That's all we're trying to do, which we're actually going to do right now. Scalp some profits. Profits. Let's see if the market wants to give us any profits. If not, we'll just take the profits from the market. That's right. That's more than a month by like what, 3 days? I'm sorry I got it wrong by 3 days. Wow, how can I get it wrong by 3 days? That is such a big mistake from me.
In blonde world, we need details.
You know what? Yeah,
every second matters.
I should say like the MULN and CEO does in the future.
Right.
Sorry, in the future we'll have someone buying our cars.
But
Come on.
we will.
we will. Yes, the way Mr. Lee said it. We will exactly. What a fun time to live in this market. I don't think I've had this much fun ever in any of my jobs. I love this job.
Me too.
All right. Prad is very attractive. Ooh, you're
Ooh
making me
la
blush now.
la.
Stop.
No, go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
go. I want more actually. All right. Wow, CFVI. Let's go check up CFVI. Wow, CFVI indeed. Look at the volume coming in on CFVI. This is what we're talking about, you know, volume time. There was almost no volume on CFVI all day. It was doing 800,000 shares, but now look at those volume candles, better than the opening candle here, and we want to see them go even more to the high side. So let's see what levels are on CFVI. CFVI trying to do. Wow, look at the consolidation over here for CFVI. Just playing around these. Oh, I can't draw the box. Let me just finish drawing the box, please. There we go. So looks like we got resistance around 1250, 1230. I would draw that box from 1230 to 1250. Market is coming back to the down again. A lot of games being played. I'm just going to be hands off until 2 o'clock here now because obviously market just wants to do absolute nonsense and bait Prad into taking a trade game. That's what they're doing. They're dangling a stick with a carrot on top of it, and I'm in front of everybody over there like, you want it, Prad? You want it? Come bite it. And as soon as I come to bite it, they're picking up the carrot stick. Market,
I like
man.
the way you
These
showed it.
markets, man. I hate it. Where will we get 1 million barrels a day? I'll be honest, I was thinking the very same question in the morning, but I didn't want to say anything because I don't know about the U.S. oil reserves or anything along those lines, so I don't want to look like a dummy. But now that you mentioned it, I will mention it too. Where are 1 million barrels a day coming from? Like, how much is in the reserve for even them to push out 1 million barrels a day? That's insane. That's how much they have? 550 million barrels left. Okay. There we go. So that's the answer from Neil. 550 million barrels left. U.S. proven oil reserves were 43 billion barrels. Wow, man. And how, like, that's a lot. Billion? But the B? That's a lot. NVIDIA huge short. Let's go check out NVIDIA. Wow, my man short 278. He's in the money 275. Huge short indeed. While we were sitting here battling the market the whole time, we could have just went short NVIDIA 278 every single time and made a ton of money instead. Obviously, or we could have done AMD short also and made a full dollar off that, or made multiple dollars off the 112 level that we were talking about earlier. So multiple trades that we could have taken instead of battling the futures over here, and all we did is stay flat after all that fight. Literally stayed flat after all that fight of the market, which was a big waste of my time. I probably wasted some of y'all time too by talking about the same stocks repeatedly. There was tons of other opportunities out there. I just picked the wrong stock, and that's a battle that day traders have, right? Your setups can be made or broken, can be winners or losers just based off the stock that you pick. If you're not picking the right stocks at the right time for the right setup, you could lose on that trade, and you will think it's your fault for losing when really it's not even your fault for losing. I mean, it is your fault you might blame the setup for it, but really it's not the setup's fault. It's your fault for losing because you picked the wrong trade. So that's what happened over there on NVIDIA. Sorry, not NVIDIA, on Microsoft and the futures for me. I was just not looking at the right stock. I wish I was looking at NVIDIA because, man, the opportunities NVIDIA gave you to load up short, multiple opportunities to load up short, and you were in the money the whole time. So congratulations, Sean, for even looking at the right stock over there, because man, that hurts. And now he's gonna rub salt in my wounds because look at him, he's just like showing off over here. We get it, man, we get it. You're goated. You don't have to show off to us, Sean. We know who you are. The People's Trader, baby. That's right, the People's Trader. Make sure you go follow him on Twitter over there. What was the sticky note today? Was NVIDIA on your sticky note? No, it wasn't? Oh, okay. Crypto puping a lot. Puping a little? Puping? Puking? Puping. Puping like sniping? Like puping?
Like Arun does?
Like, yeah, pew pew, like Arun sniping. Oh my God, it's puking. It's puking. It's going back to 45K. It's going down. Timber. So every single stock and every single thing that actually was in the money for me is now out of the money, except for Apple. So the money that I was so happy that I was getting back is now all gone again. Whoo-wee. Bye bye my money. Bye bye. Bye bye money. Market getting ready to go back north here, and Microsoft now up 50 cents again off the 311 level. Apple getting ready to go back to VWAP, and futures are almost back to the 15K level, which I don't know what to do with yet.
Dominic Famularo sent a super chat. Thank you so much, Dominic, saying we have 580 million barrels of oil and 322 trillion cubic feet of gas in our reserves.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Like, a billion? That's a lot. But then again, there's a lot of, usage for oil. It's not just putting into your car. There's a lot of usage for oil, so it makes sense why they have that much, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you're funny, the carrot dangling trap. I mean, that's exactly what's happening. You're telling me this is not a carrot being dangled in our faces for the Nasdaq futures? Like, if this is not a carrot being dangled in my face to take the short, I don't know what is. They're just baiting me to take this trade all day, and obviously we took so many trades on it just to pay fees on that trade. So was it even worth it? No. I didn't even get to eat the carrot after. So boring. I didn't even get to eat the carrot. And I like carrots, okay?
You do?
I love carrots. How about you? You like carrots?
Neutral.
Neutral. I love carrots because I used to be a big Bugs Bunny fan when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I used to eat carrots all the time.
In the childhood, they're so sweet, right?
Yeah.
You know, like fresh
Bugs was
ones.
not sweet.
Oh,
Like carrots?
yeah.
Oh, carrots are sweet. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
carrots,
carrots. Yeah.
yeah.
Especially the baby carrots. Have you ever had like the baby ones, like the really small ones?
Yeah, I saw those, but like we have like a country house back in Russia. We grow our own
The
carrots.
big ones, the main ones?
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah.
Like you literally carried it out.
I've never heard of baby carrots until I came to Canada. So I come to Canada, I'm like, I want to eat carrots.
Yeah.
My mom just shows me like a bag of carrots that are like my pinky size. I was like, what the heck is this? Are they
Yeah.
even growing?
And then we're like,
It's so sweet and so
do you
juicy.
dip them in somewhere?
Sometimes, like ranch maybe, but I just like them like that. I'm a weirdo though. What I do is I take those baby carrots, I eat the outer core of the carrot with my teeth, like my front teeth, and then what you get is like the inner core by
Like
itself.
corn?
The coin?
Corn.
It's like corn almost, yeah, like
Yeah.
corn. So and then I just eat the inner core afterwards. It kind of prolongs the way you eat it. I don't know. It's stupid. I'm a child.
It's not. People eat
child.
differently. Like, do you eat Oreo?
Yeah,
How do you eat Oreo?
like a monster. I just eat it. I don't do the turning open
I
stuff.
eat exactly the same.
You do turning
No,
open?
I just eat it.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
eat it.
People call me a monster for doing that.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to open it, you're supposed to lick it, put it back and eat it. No, just give me that thing. I'm just putting it in my mouth. I'm calling a day.
That's right.
Come
What's your
on.
favorite vegetable though?
Favorite vegetable? Is carrot veggie?
Yeah.
I think I would say carrots. Maybe cauliflower.
I see. Cool. I would say avocado, but I'm not even sure
Avocado's
if
pretty
avocado
cool.
is
Is it
a
fruit?
vegetable.
Avocado.
know.
Avocado.
While we're trying to figure it out, guys, Tesla bounced out of that 1085 level, and as we learned before, 1085, 1086 is a strong key support level for Tesla. So let's see. Like again, my only hope is that maybe Biden come at 130, which is already 130, but like we're still awaiting. Maybe markets will go a little bit lower on that. So I'm still holding. I'm now though holding only 40% of my trade, so I'm good. I can allow myself to hold even if we move back to the upside a little bit.
Man, what a move on the market there, getting back above 15K on Nasdaq. I can't speak. Microsoft 311 long, now 77 cents in the money. That's something that we had and we gave away. Apple well back above VWAP over there, and obviously the answer for avocado is a fruit. It's a fruit.
Fail.
Fail RP. So yeah, GME being put in the chat. Let's go check out what GME is doing. Apparently GME is now up on the day and ripping up closer to that 180 level. We still got a couple of dollars to go to there, but let's see if we can manage to get up there, especially with this beautiful long move coming in on the market. So glad we got out of that short unscathed, not even hurt from that shorts that we were in. But now let's look for some opportunities to get back in some trades, maybe some longs somewhere, maybe some shorts at the highs or something. Look for some opportunities. I want to quickly go to a firm. Oh man, we closed a firm over here, but obviously a firm went much lower. I want to go check on Baidu. If Baidu went much lower than where we originally closed it, slightly but not too much lower than where we closed it. And then Baba, I want to go check if Baba went much lower than where I closed that one, so I can regret my trade. Not really. It looks like the low of day, we're pretty close to the low of day on Baba where we exited, so I'm pretty happy with this one too. And last but not least, actually those are my only real trades of the day today with any size, so I'm very happy with my trading today. And let's see if we can carry on this momentum into tomorrow, this energy, this momentum, this green streak into tomorrow. Prad is pretty silence for me to Prad. Oh, true. So let's do that again one more time. True. There we go. One more time. Beautiful weather in Toronto, baby. Oh man, is it? I love it. It's so nice. You don't like it?
Is it now?
It's better than yesterday.
I thought it's raining for the whole day today.
Leslie, would you rather have it yesterday where it's freezing rain and I couldn't even walk my dog?
Was depressing.
Yeah. You want freezing rain where you can't even walk outside compared to normal rain?
All good, all good.
Yeah, it's 17 degrees, Missy.
17?
Yes.
What?
It
I'm
is
freezing right now.
14.
I want to
Are
go
you
outside.
freezing?
Yes,
It's
I
14 degrees outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I can't pay to go.
But it is rainy. You're not wrong about that. It is rainy. We would much rather have sun outside so we can run outside. And obviously, summer means girls in cute dresses, so even better. So bring on the
Canada,
summer.
Baby. Girls in dresses already only like plus temperature hits.
That's true.
Men wear slippers, shorts. Women already in dresses. You don't even have to wait until like really warm weather.
It's 0 degrees and that's it. We come out with shorts and slippers.
Summer season has begun.
Canada. Oh, baby. That is so true on that one. Prad, what does Biden have to say for the NASDAQ to fall? He just has to start talking. That's it, right? He just has to start talking.
Waiting.
NASDAQ's already coming down before he's even live. Miss V actually has it up on her screen. That's why I keep looking over whenever he comes on. So when he does come on, we'll let you know. He's supposed to be on at 1:30, so most likely 2:30, knowing him. But he has been on time yesterday.
Yes.
He did show up on time yesterday. So we'll see if he shows up on time again. If he does, then I think, honestly, the world's coming to an end. Because that's 2 days in a row that someone's on time that's usually not on time. World's
Suspicious.
coming to an end. Suspicious. All right. Squints really hard and boom market dump. Okay, you guys are still talking about President, what's his name? President Biden. Link for the speech. I think Miss V can put that in the chat for you guys.
Yes, absolutely.
I thought Biden usually brings positive news. It's usually as soon as he talks, it goes down. But then obviously what he says also has some valid points behind it. Today he's talking about oil futures. Sorry, not oil futures, but oil in general. So what you could watch is crude oils or any crude stocks. And crude right now actually at $100. So still going down on crude. Let's see if we break 100 today. We already broke it in pre-market. Well, this is actually live because is NM an hour behind us? So yeah, this was actually live market then NM, so this is not pre-market. So they dipped in open market below 100 and they ripped back above 100. But now what Biden has to say about the conflict and how the oil prices are being pumped up because of the conflict, we could see him push oil back down, or with his statements move oil back up. Still in 25% off his NVDA trade. Sheesh. Still holding, baby. Once Prad enters a short, that's how you know you should enter a long. Sheesh.
Ouch.
I mean,
Ouch.
if you did that on Baba today, look, you would have been absolutely destroyed, right? So maybe not all the time, maybe 40%, because Prad wins 60% of the time according to his stats. So maybe 40% of the time you can put it in and you can win 40%. But the 60% time you do it, rest in peace to your account.
Prad, while we are waiting for President Biden to come live, talk about gas prices, I want to show you my favorite segment here at Top Traders, Top 10.
137?
Yes,
I mean,
that's
why am I
crazy.
surprised? I did that. I'm sorry.
You're
Why am I
first, I'm the
surprised?
second.
Yeah, yeah.
136.
That's
me.
200,000 something?
I know, and trading the same markets. Again, guys, so those are P&L for one person, like each. I mean, for one person, not for the floor. We don't know where they, who are they, but the only thing we know that they trade the world, and those are markets these traders were trading. So number first place, 137,000 profit trading AMEX, Chicago, Nasdaq, New York, and VMAX. Second place, 136,000 trading Canadian market, Chicago, Nasdaq, New York, Max, and VMAX. Third place, 23,000 trading Nasdaq New York. Fourth place, 13,000 profit also trading Nasdaq in New York. And starting from sixth place, we have a European trader who made $9,000 profit. Congratulations, guys! Proud to be part of Day Trade the World.
I was just replying to Console Wars over there. He says, we know Europe one is Louis. No, Louis trades a lot of American markets. He's not really trading the Europe markets as much as you think he does. So he's probably on there as number one, trading the Canadian and the US markets you don't even know. So what that is the money that they traded, money that they made trading all those markets combined. Now, you don't know if that money was made in one market or three markets or no markets, and it's not even on there, which is not possible, right? But the idea is you don't know which one's Louis, because if it says Europe, that could have been me sitting in Canada trading Europe, or if it says Canada, that could have been Louis sitting in Barcelona trading Canada. So that doesn't mean that the places where they're from, that's just the markets that were traded. It's a joke. He's European. Okay. I was just explaining. I think you were. I thought you were being serious about that. My bad. Inside joke. Okay, that's why I had to explain that a little bit. I got
Still will be helpful for some people.
That's true. Is your hair sticking to the microphone? Static.
Yeah.
It's a static charge over there. Her hair is now electromagnet to the microphone over there. That's pretty cool.
Next time, wanna scare you, touch you, or ask something while you're in headphones, it's gonna shock you.
Yeah. Okay, so where are we going to next? Looking for some trades across the board. NASDAQ did get above 15K, but now once again we're below 15K. Apple once again below VWAP. Microsoft still above 311, but looks like we rejected around 312 on Microsoft. Where did AMD go to? AMD NQ. AMD still below $110. Insane short on AMD today, almost 10% coming in. And obviously Sean's in his short NVIDIA around 278, still holding 25%, he said. And it is gorgeous with sun out and 14%. Sheesh. I can't wait to go outside in 20 minutes then.
Prad, actually, so again, we're still waiting for Biden. Good news, we have more likes for now than preview of Biden's live speech, but still, guys, not enough. We totally forgot. Just 12 minutes left until the end of Markets Movers for today, and we still need 200 more likes to get 1K. Please don't leave us without 1K today. We'd really appreciate if you smash the like button. If you watch us from PC, if you watch us from your phone, if you watch us from actual TV, please just give us a like. Each of you has the like button, and just smash it, hit it, like it.
Yeah, I was the number 800. Thank you for reminding me, Miss V. I actually forgot to like today. So without her, I would not even been on the board today. So obviously, if you're one of me, or if you're one of them like me who forgot to hit that like button, smash that like button for everything that Miss V and I do for you. If you appreciate it, even if you don't appreciate it, just hit the like button to tell us that you don't appreciate it, because like everything gives us an indication overall, right?
And it will give plus to your karma, trading karma.
Oh, let me log in with all my accounts right now and smash that button. What the? I didn't know about these secrets.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I didn't know about these secrets. Is that how you became a Tesla expert?
Yes.
Just like on a bunch of videos? That's it, guys. Secret. You want to trade Tesla like Miss V does, an absolute demon on Tesla? Smash that like button on every single Trader TV live video, and you will be plus what, 2 karma points?
Yes.
Plus 2 trading karma points.
Let's go with this.
Sign up now.
Allowed.
Miss V was sick with that. That was pretty cool. I was like almost like a gamer. I don't know why you sounded like a gamer by saying that. That's
Yeah?
what made you cooler. But
Cool.
and you know because you're not a gamer, so you're not cool.
Oh.
I could really benefit from that V's trading karma. Trust me, not only you, me too. If I could smash those Tesla trades the way she does, I could be in Vegas right now. I could be in Vegas right now.
Yeah, at least you can go.
Sorry?
At least you can go.
At least I can go. That's right. Haha, Miss V. Prad will buy trading according to what Biden says. Prad will buy trade according to, I'm not sure if I understand that, but no, I'm not going to be trading according to what Biden says. I'm going to be trading according to what the market tells me to. Prad entered the short. I'm ready to go long and pump the market. Give me a trade, brother. Give me a trade, and I'll gladly go short for you so you can go long. JAG-X is about to pop. JAG-X, which is Jaguar Health, I believe. Ooh, under $1 on JAG-X with 10 million shares traded. A little bit low on volume and for relative scale, I believe. Why do I have to pee again? Is it too much of this cranberry juice or something? God damn it.
Is it with vodka?
Well, I hope. It's not with vodka, though. But no, it's just cranberry apple juice over here. 43 million shares traded, 5% short float, and 20% of the upside. And look at that relative volume, 4.4 times relative volume. But still, for a penny stock doing 10 million shares, we would like doing a lot more so we can ramp it up, the speed of the way the stock trades. And let's quickly zoom back over there. There we go. All right. BBIG moving. BBIG. Winco Ventures. Let's go check out Winco Ventures. Winco Ventures currently not really moving. You know, it's down 0.5% on the day, not going to the upside. And I mentioned that we got to wait for until that day really happens if we want to look for the short squeeze on this stock. Miss V, it worked. I smashed the like button, immediately immersed in a karma bright light. Oof.
I'm telling you.
Oof.
I wouldn't lie to the community. By the way, Tesla made the spike while I was like away for a second. I pulled it up and we're already at Viva back to 1091. So hopefully Mr. Biden will come soon and change it somehow. Path ready for long.
Yeah, path. Wow, what was the thing called? Jinx, you owe me soda. That's what it is.
Synchronized.
Have you ever heard that before?
Yes.
Jinx, you owe me soda?
Yeah.
So you owe me soda.
No worries, I'll come grab another cranberry juice from the fridge.
I was hoping they had mango today, but no mangoes in there. But I'm happy with cranberries. Prad short AMC 2560. But actually, let's go take a quick look at Path because you mentioned Path probably ready for a long now. Obviously, Path in new territories, new ranges. So we don't really know if it's ready for a long until you're tape reading properly. And if you are tape reading, maybe this could be somewhere that it could give you an opportunity. You know, give it a 50 cents room to the downside for your long for a possible 50 cents or $1.50 to the upside. But obviously, with the way that the stock is traded today, I am not looking for a longs until tomorrow. I'd rather let the stock do what it's doing. The only trade that would have been for me is a short 24 short 24, which we obviously missed out on. So I'm not going to capitalize on this trade, and I don't even want to think about the longs at the moment. Let the stock break every single level and create new levels, and then we can look for some levels tomorrow to play off of, which would be way cleaner. Maybe we can short 20 tomorrow on the way down. Maybe we short on the way up when it pops up to 23, 24. We just load up at 24 tomorrow and short it. Or if it goes near 23s and then bounces between 23 and 24, we can range scalp it all day. Tons of opportunities tomorrow, which are A+ setups. But today, I don't think this is an A+ setup. This could be maybe a B+ setup or a B setup in general, because all you're doing is playing a good risk to reward setup overall, which nothing wrong with it. But I don't want to put the risk on the table for this B setup when I know tomorrow the very same stock will give me an A+ setup that I already missed out, which gave it to us in the morning, which was this breakout of 24 short to the downside. Prad AMD back to 110. No shot. No, it's not. Oh my goodness, AMD actually back to 110. Well, that's good for AMD. I'm very happy watching it actually come back to 110 over here a little bit. But let's see if AMD can actually bring in some more volume and get above 110 all the way back to 50 period EMA, or even between the 100 period EMA and the 50 period EMA, which looks like could be at the previous day's low at $112. So let's see if AMD can manage to get back up there. Obviously, they got downgraded to $115 from $140. So they don't like AMD. You know what it is? I think this is what it is. Barclays is invested in ARM, who wanted to get bought out by NVDA, and that deal did not go through, I believe. So Barclays, who's invested in ARM, which is the UK chip maker, they said, all right, let's screw with other chip makers and put a downgrade on them. So AMD obviously getting beat up off of
Conspiracy
it.
theory.
That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
Prad, actually, another stock starting with AMC breaking high of the day, now trying to get to that $26. So let's go, this rocket ship for AMC.
Rocket ship, let's go. AMC currently moving up, I guess if it's a rocket ship for AMC. Someone mentioned short AMC 25 something. Obviously, if AMC moving up in a drastic way like this, we don't want to be thinking about shorts just yet. Let's go take a look on the dailies real quick. Bitcoin currently at 25,800, or sorry, 45,800. 25, holy moly, I meant 45,800, sorry. But AMC is what we're talking about. AMC coming back to almost 25, 26 levels. I don't even think that's a level though. I think AMC, I'd rather let it go up to 26.50 and then short it. For now, let's see how it trades near $26. We did get up to $25.92, and looks like we might see some resistance over here. And Miss Week, I need to go, so I'm gonna let you take over for a quick second.
Sure, guys. So I'm still sitting in this Tesla. We are still waiting for Biden to come. I will let you know as soon as he's on. At around 10 minutes left until market movers. So write in the comments if you have questions personally for me, because starting now, this is Valeria's show. Just kidding. Prad probably need to do something. Yes, I remind you, I have 40% of my short trade. I'm still in a profit as my average is 10.92 on that short. We are 10.91.50. Again, hopefully when Biden come, I will have some opportunities to get out of the short at best I can. Maybe we can hit low of the days, and then back to the positive territory for Tesla. We're still like down just 0.17%, which I consider flat. So very easy, very simple. Tesla can come to positive territory. QQQ is down 0.46%. So let's see, guys. Who knows? Maybe we will finish this trading day in the last day of March in a green territory. Anderson, yay, Miss V, DC, Miss V, and Keys. Ooh la la, Biden is done, guys. Let's see what he's gonna say, and of course what markets and if they and how they gonna react on that. I will keep an eye on my Tesla trade. Biden is here. Yes, that's true. Miss V, what's your favorite indicators? The only indicator I'm using is VWAP, volume weighted average. Guys, if you want to learn more on that VWAP, let me know. I will send you educational video where you can find out more about VWAP, and more importantly how you can use it to make money. Ms. V, could you review DLNG as a play on natural gas? So basically, Biden is going to talk about gas prices. So maybe it's good to see DLNG. By the way, Tesla is going higher. Biden's appearance didn't affect on that, but we will see DLNG on New York. Obviously, as we are talking about energy name. Biden is on.
Biden's talking now?
Yes.
Okay.
DLNG is up 7.24%. Very weird, choppy chart on that name. Maybe I can real quick see if there are any news on DLNG. News. We have just 100K volume for $4 stock. Honestly, it's not really great, so I don't see also news. If this name works for you, guidelines, go for it. I'm pretty sure you know what you do, but yeah, kind of doesn't really do nothing, that name.
This market is heating up, baby. We're going back to the north side here. NASDAQ is moving north. ES is moving north. Microsoft is moving north. Apple is moving north. AMD is moving north. NVIDIA is also moving north. So everything is moving north here. Biden's talking and market's moving north. Doomsday. Something's wrong over here. Something's wrong, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, he's talking about crude futures. So let's go take a look at what crude are doing at the moment. K22NM and oil is going back up too. Oil is now at 102 yeah, wait, wasn't oil at 100 before? I remember seeing oil 100 just anyways, down 5% now on oil. It's at 102. Why am I so confused about this? I thought we were just about at 100. But anyway, so oil's coming down actually a little bit more from 102. Let's see where we go to. But NASDAQ is actually turning back to the north side here. NASDAQ M22CM, which is all the way back to VWAP almost. Currently, we're at the 100-period EMA. Let's see if we can get back to VWAP on NASDAQ over here. S&P 500 also all the way back to, or almost all the way back to VWAP at the same time. Let's see what it does at the 100-period EMA. Apple very close to 177, only down 0.5% on the day now. Everything's looking nice. Let's go check on AMC. AMC. Whoa. What the? AMC now down only 8.18%. So everything's waking up. I think everything's waking up because we got the Mr. Biden on the TV at the moment. U.S. to release 1 million barrels of oil per day from strategic reserves. We already know that news line. I guess he's just expanding on that news line a little bit more at the moment. Market loves Biden. It does indeed, obviously. We're moving up north, which is beautiful. 8 minutes left in the market. Feel free to throw anything in the chat. One thing we did not talk about today, Miss Wee, is our usual segment of what is Prad complaining about today?
Hey Prad, what is the most we have segment on the closing show, like what is the
hated stock?
Frustrating stock?
Yeah.
Okay, what frustrates Prad today?
What's our lunch? That's what I'm talking about.
Ah,
I didn't get to complain about lunch today.
Actually, did you see it yet?
No.
I didn't see, but it sounds good. We have traditional beef shepherd's pie.
Oh, I actually like shepherd's
sounds
pie.
good. Me too.
I actually
but
like
I didn't see how it looked yet.
Like is it separate bite sizes?
I think it's not
No,
separate.
like
I
you have
missed,
to do that.
I think.
Oh, I hate those ones. I hate those ones.
know.
Have you ever made one at home? I've never tried it. I want to try it.
Yeah,
I'm sure I could kill it.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could kill it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Lyco clock. Oh yeah, we'll do that too. I'm sure. I don't know who you want to do a Lyco clock, me or the beautiful V, but I guess we both can do it. You ready, Miss V? Together on 3. We're gonna say the same things together at the same time.
3,
Make sure. Okay, on 3, 2, 1. Make sure to
you
hit
smash
the
the like button.
We tried. It didn't work.
It was
But
close.
What do we do? Smash it.
We hit it, smash it, like it, do whatever you like, guys. We need just 40 more likes to get to 1K, and we have a super chat from If You Only Knew. That's right, Brad. Remember that TMC CNH super chat the other day, it gaining momentum. So TMC
ITMC?
on New York.
Only TMC.
TMC is there on Nasdaq. TMC is Nasdaq? Yes, TMC is Nasdaq. TMC is actually... Whoa, great job. If you only knew. It looks like you knew from yesterday. TMC is up 16%.
Yeah, crystal ball over there coming into play for who gave the super chat. I just wanted the name. If you only knew. So I guess you knew, obviously, to go long, because as Miss V said, 16%. Let's go look at some levels on the daily, yeah? TMC levels on the daily. Looks like we're looking at... I'm really not seeing any levels other than this 269 over here, 270-ish area. Let's see how the stock trades if we even get there. But obviously, I think the more significant level would be around these consolidation highs near 320s for TMC, the metals company, financial conglomerate dealing with metals. I'm guessing like metals such as palladium, platinum, and so on, which all ended up going to the roof during the conflict period, because obviously Russia is a big exporter of such metals such as palladium and platinum, I believe, and also exporters of wheat, which also got to a little bit of a hit, and oil stocks. We know what's going on about that because Biden's live right now talking about it. We got about 5 minutes left in here, so feel free to throw any tickers for us, and make sure you smash that like button, because we want it at 1K every single day. That would be our absolute beauty to see it go to that point, because we've done so for the past 5 months now without fail, 5 or 6 months without fail. That's how beautiful you guys are over here with your support on us. Check out Mosaic. Okay. Mosaic, I forget what they do, to be honest. Let me just quickly go here. MOS, what do you guys do? Mosaic Company, Process, Industrials, Chemical, Agriculture. Okay. So up 4% today on Mosaic. Still moving up with 4 million. Yeah, 4 million shares traded. And if we go here, looks like we have some levels near 68.50, but I would just move that up to $70. You could make a trade out of 68.50, but I really don't like that trade as much as I like it more at $70 or $72 instead, for a possible long breakout or a possible short from these levels instead. So it's a little hands off for me, and support coming in around 66 to 65.50 areas, which are obviously still helping the stock today. Look at it, from 64.50 to 65 area, still helping out today to help it move all the way north side. MOS, agriculture stock. MULN, let's go quickly talk about MULN. MULN now back in the positive territory, but not really doing a whole lot. We went below $3 at one point. Now we're back above $3 and testing VWAP, but looks like rejection around VWAP is an idea that is out there for MULN. Let's go look at HYMC.
1K likes. Shimmy. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you're shimmying with us right there. That's right.
I think they are.
They better do. I'm saying, you guys, that's your thing too, right? Like,
yeah.
You like us, you like you. And again, market's not doing really much, so.
Yeah, okay. It looks like we might have to wait till like 2:30 or so for the markets to wake up. Obviously, power hour, sour hour, 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock.
That's right.
We'll see what happens then. Is Biden done, Miss V?
No.
I still see him on the TV.
He's still in there speaking, answering questions coming in. Again, remember, Daniel Shea, option specialist, will join us. Super excited to hear what Daniel gonna say. So yes, guys, again, we love you. Thank you so much.
What time is Danielle? Like 2:50?
2:50.
2:50 on the closing show. So make sure you guys show up and not miss what she has to say. Usually she comes out with great trade ideas and even option strategies. And it's good because we don't talk options. At least you and I don't. Maybe Neil and Sean do. But the good part is there's a lot of options traders that are in the chat. So make sure you stay there, ask her questions, and hopefully she's able to help you out, because that's the goal, right? We're bringing on more and more people on the show for you guys.
Because there were requests. We know that some options traders watching us. We don't want you kind of to be left behind, and she's one of the greatest we know. And that was a good point. Bring your questions. So guys, on the closing show in the live chat, tag me at Valeriia Kadrigulova and write what you want to ask Danielle. I will make a list, and all the best questions will go straight at Danielle. So make sure you have some time to think about what you want to ask. ASMR, Patrick, we love you. Miss V and Prad, great show as always. So thank you, ASMR and Patrick. You're so sweet.
Great viewers as always.
That's
thank
right.
you.
Great viewers as always. So yes, guys, 1 minute left until we throw you to Brandon, Sean, and Neil. Markets doing nothing. Tesla sitting at that 1092. That's right, we're sleeping, but at least maybe LGV and also doing nothing really much. But as Brad said, power hour is coming, more volume is coming, more profit is coming for all of us.
For sure. So last day of the month, hopefully everyone had a great month. Tomorrow, last day of the week, and a new month, April Fool's Day. Prad might do something special tomorrow to be extra full. You'll never know. And the only way you will know is if you come here tomorrow at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, paka.
Hey guys, welcome to the close. Couple hours left in the trading session. Heck, a couple hours left in the entire month and the entire quarter. What a day we've had. Back and forth we go once again. A lot of chop to deal with today on individual names and on the overall market. Here's a look at how things are shaping up as we head into the final couple hours, as I mentioned.